It's happened again. It's happened again. Tottenham Hotspur. It's happened again. I have to say something before I introduce my brothers and sisters. Guys, I just want to say something. Spurs are the most embarrassing institution, I think, known to mankind. I'll be honest with you. I don't think there is a more embarrassing club in history. You get me? Spurs, bro. Home run, by the way. Home run. Anyway, speaking of home runs, American baseball fan is here to talk to us about football. How are you doing, Mo?
American baseball fan, you idiot. Big up everybody that is here. Guys,
You keep saying I'm American. I'm American. You keep saying that.
I'm Egyptian American. You know, I'm from
You have to
Texas.
choose, Habibi.
I'm from Texas, y'all. I'm from Texas. You know? What are y'all saying? What are y'all saying?
Never
What
do
are
that
y'all
again.
saying?
Never do that again.
Liverpool, leopard in the tree. Run it again. Run it again. Leopard in the tree. We are light. Liverpool fans are going to come at us and say, we are light. Run it again, Omar. Yalla, let's go leopard in the tree, guys. Leopard in the tree. Leopard Nation rise. Like, I'm loving this game. Wallah, it keeps changing. Every week, it's changing. Leopard in the tree.
Did you watch
Yalla.
the end of the terrace? The guy was like, I made a spreadsheet and now Arsenal have the best squad in the league. Do you see that?
I didn't.
Bro, you have to love Arsenal fans. Anyway, joining me next, speaking of loving Arsenal fans, he's actually here after Arsenal good news for once. There's a massive difference in our live chat. For once, TKA is here after something good happened instead of something bad happened. You get me? How you doing, TKA, mate?
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Salam.
Make sure to smash the like on this glorious day. And like Hussam says, finally I'm not getting cooked for once on Ahwa, you know what I'm saying? And also let this day be a reminder to every football fan out there who the real owners of Tottenham Football Club are, you know what I'm saying? And that is not Daniel Levy, it's Arsenal Football Club, you know what I'm saying? And this day was just a reminder, and I just had the best 3 hours of my life, I think, in the last 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Allah, bro, it's actually crazy. What a day. What a day.
I respect what you're saying because you're one of the Arsenal fans that actually have wanted, like, you wanted Eze badly as well. Like, you were in my comments, you've been saying this for a while. So I get why it's like for you, it's like finally, like, you're happy.
Bro,
You get-
I'm just missing one piece for the perfect window. That's all I'm saying. Just missing one piece.
We're going to Arsenal fans, bro. Want to have the perfect team for them to win the league. Like, they need every
Yeah, why do you want
position
the perfect
to be
team, bro?
like, they need a perfect window for them, like, to win the league. The perfect, you know?
First of all, I'm not having it from you, Hussam, because you want Isak after buying Ekitike, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not having it from you, brother.
No,
But
this is ridiculous. Did you guys see the bomba 1 minute ago? Now we're no. I can't live like this.
What?
I can't. I'm done. I'm done with Chelsea Football Club. No, I'm done. I'm done. This can't happen. This is not real. This is not real. Fabrizio Romano tweeted a player with 2 clubs in the same picture. I've never seen this in my life. No, this is a joke. No, this is a fucking joke.
okay.
Oh my God. No, I've never seen this. This is once in a lifetime. It's once. I've never seen this. Never happened in the history of the sport. Fabrizio Romano giving us a here we go for 2 clubs at the same time, and they're both happy. No, this is ridiculous. Chelsea, no, bro. This is ridiculous.
Bro, he has 2 jerseys on.
Jan has 2 shirts with the same
Hold on, wait.
picture.
There's 2 logos in the background. It's the Chelsea one and the Strasbourg.
Yeah, bro, this is fucking weird. I've never seen this. This is ridiculous.
Oh my God, bro.
No, this is beyond. What the fuck is this, bro? I've never seen. I need one guy. Like, no, this. I've never seen this in my life. Fabrizio Romano, here we go. By the way, Alexander Isak joining Liverpool and in Nasr at the same time. Bro, here we go, Man City joining Manchester City and Inter at the same time. This is ridiculous. Hate. People saying stop hating.
Oh my
You
god.
guys are fools if you don't think this is a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke of
my
a
god,
post.
man.
You can have 2 shirts if you're Fabrizio. You can't.
Like it's
No,
impossible.
you can't, bro. This is funny, man. Fabrizio's hilarious, bro. I can't lie, man.
No,
He actually put 2
the
shirts.
bro,
He
they
put 2
literally,
shirts on the picture like he's
It's
Vel
two
making a
Bro,
thumbnail.
it's split dead in the middle too.
bro. Now they, you know what? Like you know, the Blue Co went to sign in season. Like we're not sure where is he gonna play next season. We haven't decided yet. We're just signing the
it's
player, that's
only gonna get worse when we add another club. It's gonna be 3 shirts.
No, this is fucked up. Like to be honest, this is never. It should and when people say that they should never allow.
man.
It should have never been allowed in football because okay, who's paying the fees then? Blue Co. What is that? Okay, in FFP and PSR, who's paying the money here? Like who's paying the money? Of course, they're gonna fix the accounts and nobody's gonna know who's paying the money. Okay, where does this PSR go? FFP in Europe. Where does the money go? In which account? Is it half? Yani? Oh, this is ridiculous. I've never seen this shit in my
Listen,
life.
it's gonna go in some
Well,
offshore
I didn't
accounts
insult
in the
you.
Bahamas, man.
I said people who make thumbnails make half and half. It's true. Like if let's say Eze when he's linked to 2 clubs, you can put him in half and half shirts.
Yeah.
The reason why Mo says it's weird is because
It's a here we go with 2 shirts.
It's a here we
Here
go.
we
That's
go
the
with 2
problem.
shirts, bro. It's a here we
This
go with
cannot
2
be a
shirts.
thing. This can't be a thing, bro.
Because
Bro,
now,
and it's a
what-
good player as well, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
It's
good.
not a bad
Bro,
player,
like,
bro.
I put him.
Wallah,
I put him as my player to watch for the he's
if
going to
anyone,
league.
There you go.
If anyone does this, if Arsenal, like now,
That's so
bro,
funny,
if
man.
Liverpool do this and they get another club and now they get their sister club to buy the player instead of them and then they loan him to Liverpool, people will be crying on the internet. Or City does this, you'll be crying. You'll be crying on the internet. Reality.
Bro,
Have
I
some shame.
need
This should not be allowed in football.
I
Should
need
not
the
be allowed.
Crown case
Blue
to buy a club ASAP, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have to say. We don't have another football club. We need another football club as well. Bro.
Like, yeah, everyone needs another football club then. Come on, guys. And
Anyway,
if
this guy definitely needs another football club because Man United making. By the way, guys, every time we have a non-Arab join the club, we have to give him a name. You get me?
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Jacob was Yaqub. Roberto's name, I think I come up with the best name.
What is
Mo, why are you laughing, Mo? Mo, why are you laughing? Look at
What
this
is
guy.
this?
He's already laughing. I just want to give him an Arab name. Well, what do you suggest, Mo? Why do I feel like you're gonna laugh already?
I don't know, bro. Abd Rabbo, probably Abd Rabbo or something like this. Roberto Abd Rabbo or something.
It has to be the same letter.
Rabia. Very simple.
Rabia. Yeah, that was the name I was gonna say. Rabia.
Wallahi? You said about Rabia.
Rabia or Rida, one of them.
Bro,
Rabia
isn't
is better. Rabia
Rabia
because- Rabia because it has R&B. Roberto, it has
Yes,
R&B. Rabia.
Yeah.
Rabia is it means spring.
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 I'll take it.
Spring in Arabic.
But
So,
isn't Rabia
it's the
a
most
woman's
beautiful weather.
name though? Isn't Rabia a woman's name? In my
No,
country, it's a woman's name.
Rabia is a man's name. There's no woman in the world that's named Rabia.
No, there's no woman's name called
Wallahi,
Rabia.
I know Turkish woman named Rabia, bro.
You're not Arab.
Rabia, not Rabia.
You're not Arab. Hold on. You're not Arab. Hold on.
This is not Arabic word. Bro.
You're not Arab. It's like, what is this? You're not Arab.
No. By the way, Mo, he's talking
That's
about
not-
Rabia. Rabia is a girl's name. Rabia, مش ربيع.
Rabia. Rabia. The Rabia
Ah,
It
al-Adawiyya.
has
Mo-
a different
Mo-
pronunciation.
Yeah, Rabia.
It's
Okay.
like Rabia al-Adawiyya. That's different. That's for Muslim then.
Anyway, speaking of Rabia, يا اخي انت واحمد وائل, can you stop texting her حبيبي؟ خلاص والله. Tell her you're live. You have bigger fish to fry. You have to be like Don Robbie. How you doing, Ahmed, mate?
Bro, I got too many, bro. I can't help myself. Big up anyone, yeah? What's everyone saying? Yeah, big up Mo, big up Sam.
You got too many socks. You got too many women.
Bro.
Socks, you got too many women. Like, what is it?
Listen,
Too many socks? What? You got too many?
listen, what stays in man, he stays
I'm
in
getting
man.
cooked.
That's too many socks. That's an elite one-liner. By the way, let's just not discuss Ahmed's dating life. You get me? Big up to Ed. Ed, خلص, the glitch is gone. Thank you. So I appreciate you. We'll read all the rest of the super chats when Jacob is here. Guys, Jacob's going to join us in 12 minutes. So let's just start talking about Eze anyway. instead of us just talking about a different topic. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you, please like and subscribe. Also, RSM channel is in the description, and TKA's channel is in the description, alongside all the ones who are always on Ahwa as well. So go check out RSM TV. It's in the description. TK as well, up and coming. Start being a lot more, you know.
Up and coming, he's like 45. Up and coming. What?
Up and coming
Wow.
content creator.
Okay,
bro.
sure. Go, up and
Wow.
You
coming.
started doing content when you were 38. So yeah, hold that.
I was an up and coming then.
You know, you were up and coming content creator, not up and coming like human. Bro. Anyway.
Bro, Spurs are going to Tyler Dibbling. لا والله we need Jacob. لا والله.
Where's Jacob? Oh my
Jacob
god.
is here in exactly 10 minutes, bro. So don't
You,
worry,
you know,
when he-
you know, I also said
Yeah.
Jacob, Fabrizio said that Tottenham also tried to make contact for Xavi Simmons, but he said no.
Tyler Dibbling, bro. Tyler
Tyler
Dibbling, bro. No, Spurs also
DK,
need-
you have to have your moment, brother. You have to be the one that starts off this essay thing. What the hell just happened? Explain it to us.
I mean, bro, your guess is as good as mine. I was done with work. I went to the gym, and after my whole gym session, I do a 20-minute cardio session. You know what I'm saying, to finish off the day. And
Gym.
when I went, gym, yeah. I just started with the gym. Yes, okay.
Okay,
well,
sure.
I
I'm
understand.
just asking. bro.
I'm trying to be healthy. I'm
just
trying to be
asking.
healthy, bro.
I'm just asking, you know.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
I'm just,
People are comparing me with Saad too much. I need to change. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just asking, you know.
Shout out, Saad, man.
Yeah, shout out Saad, my bro. But I was finishing off the day, and then I sat on the bike and my phone went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Wallah, I look, I see a Ornstein Bomba, and he immediately said, Eze wants to join Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? The first tweet that I've seen, Ornstein tweet, was he wants to join Arsenal. Khalas, it's that simple. You know what I'm saying, bro? And then I was like, nah, this can't be. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna take until deadline day. And then 2 hours later, we got Eze. Here we go. Khalas, it's that simple. Bro, this just reminds me of a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And the first thing it reminded me of is basically like the Campbell situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like basically winning the league twice in their ground. You know what I'm saying? It just shows who we are compared to them. You know what I'm saying? They are our little brothers forever. It's not now. It's been like this forever. You know what I'm saying? And this just proves again why they are the little brother of London, basically. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea, you can little
Little
brother
bro.
them as well. You know
Little
what I'm
bro,
saying?
yeah. They're little
It's
bro.
basically little bro. It's basically little bro. Bro, I'm over the moon. This signing is a signing that we needed, bro. Like actually needed. You know what I'm saying? Even if he doesn't play left wing, our midfield needed this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Hussam, I've been screaming for the Rodrigos, for the Ezes, for Arsenal to buy. I went crazy when we bought Madueke. But then, in a span of 2 hours, we were linked with Eze again, and then we got the here we go. After the whole situation of, Arsenal was not interested in Eze in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because that was like what we were hearing like in the last few days. You know what I'm saying? And before
Guys,
you know,
Jacob ain't even watching. Can we please agree to do something? As soon as he's here, can we all just start saying shame, 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 please? When he comes here.
Let me see if I
Right.
can find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it for the soundboard real quick.
Shame, shame, shame. We have to say it together as soon as he's here. Anyway,
Say
carry on.
what?
TK.
Say
Yeah.
what? Shame. Say
Shame,
less.
yeah. You're gonna shame him when he's here. He's coming.
Shame.
Anyway,
Oh,
go ahead.
Jacob, yeah. Say less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk how you're gonna win the treble now. Go on.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, I have a bigger chance than you, Ahmed. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying?
There's more chance of me being president of the UK, bro, than you winning a treble. So relax, man. Come on.
I mean, listen, bro. 0.001% is still higher than 0.00001%. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have to say. But yeah, like I said, bro, I'm over the moon in a span of 2
How
hours.
upset
because-
are you that Kai Havertz is out for a long time?
Yeah, I want to say that. I wanted to say, give a quick shout out to Kai Havertz. You know what I'm saying? Because he walked so Eze could run. You know what I'm saying? He made this happen.
Well, he's not.
basically.
He's actually he's injured, so he can't. Walker.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
exactly. But you know, he walked too much, basically. No, but
I saw
bro,
an Arsenal fan. I saw an Arsenal fan on Twitter say this is the best assist Hazard has ever given Arsenal.
bro, I'm telling you, this is the best thing that this guy has ever done for this club. But just to answer your question, I'm not upset. First of all, you know what I'm saying, because this guy didn't look that fit in the first place, and this could be a blessing in disguise for him as well to get some even more well-deserved rest, because he's one of the players, even though I don't like him as a player, he is one of those players that played the most, one of the most out of everyone. You know what I'm saying? Together with Saga, together with Rice, Havertz played a lot of minutes, because you know how he played Havertz. When he didn't play him at striker, he put him in the midfield. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them situations. So for me, it could be a blessing in disguise, because it also gave us the opportunity to go in the market and get the players that we actually needed. And it's also not a serious ACL injury, according to sources. So he could be back sooner than you think. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like this could be a well-deserved rest moment for him while he's healing from his new injury. And also it gave us the opportunity to wake this board up and actually do what needed to be done, which is buy an attacking midfielder / left winger. You know what I'm saying? And I'm, like I said, bro, I'm over the moon. This Havertz news broke out, and then an hour later we got the Eze situation. So for me, I can only see this as a blessing in disguise and speedy recovery to Havertz. You know what I'm saying? But it helped us at the end of the day. So I'm more happy than I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? So there you go.
Is anyone gonna speak about this?
Yeah,
Can you unplug your headphones?
Yeah,
and
what
No,
the
you
fuck?
guys are not used to me being happy. You know what I'm saying?
You're not
getting
listening
all
to the
this anger.
stream. We know you're not listening to the stream. So
No,
we
no,
know you're
listen,
listening.
No, I'm listening to space. Listen, I'm listening, bro. Listen,
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Listening to Spaces? Why are you listening to Spaces?
Nah, I'm not listening to bro. I'm just like, I'm warming up in it, bro. Listen, I'm warming up, yeah. So listen, at the end of the day, yeah, with this whole Eze thing, yeah, people are gonna say I'm hating. I mean, he should have joined Tottenham, bro. I don't know why he's joining Arsenal. It would have been a better fit. I personally believe he should have joined Tottenham. He would have played in that. He would have played in that number 10 position. He's going to be doing left wing back duties, and Arsenal play with 2 number 8s unless they compensate for Eze and allow him to do all that freedom, which I don't really see that happening. I mean, on paper, he's a good player. I wanted him at Man United, but he's gonna have Ødegaard, he's gonna have Zubimendi, and he's gonna have Declan Rice. So you're gonna play with 2 8s in Rice and Ødegaard, and then left wing is gonna be Eze. We've all watched Eze. We've seen him even play for England on the left hand side. He's not the same player as he plays for Palace, where Glasner gives him all that freedom and all that time to express himself. And a team, and think about it. People say I'm salty, yeah. Okay, I'm salty. The Ødegaard that you guys are complaining about, he was not playing like he was 2 years ago, right? He wasn't playing like that. He was playing a lot more expressive. He was literally creating. He was dribbling past plays. He was seeing more of the ball. That is literally what Eze thrives on. So if you guys are just going to be passing around the back here and just play on the wing, then I don't see.
I don't know why. So I don't know. Like, you're writing him off?
No, but I just on paper. Like,
what is wrong? What is wrong with?
I mean, he's wasted if he's going to play.
Arsenal.
He's wasted.
Why?
He's wasted because he's not a left winger.
No, you're wrong. He's not gonna. He doesn't have to play on the left as a touchline. You're not. What does that mean? You're being salty for no reason.
Wallah, I'm not being salty, by the way.
Wallah, you're being salty for no reason.
Wallah, I'm not being
Instead
salty.
of being objective once in your life on
Ahwa.
Ahwa, once in your
Can I ask
life
you one
on
thing?
Ahwa, on your life once on Ahwa in your life, be objective. Be objective once in your life.
So we're just
Even Osam released a video and said Eze is a good signing for Arsenal. Liverpool fan that is in a direct title contention with Arsenal, releasing a video about this.
Hussam. I'm not Hussam.
What do you mean? So you're being really salty. You're not being objective.
Tell me what I said in my statement that's salty.
Because you're saying he's playing as a left winger, he's gonna be dead or all this stuff. Why? Why are you assuming? Why are you assuming? Why are you assuming?
He just said, did I say he's gonna be dead? Did I say that?
You literally said that. Yes, you said that he's gonna hold him back. He's not a left winger. He's gonna pass back. He's gonna pass back, bro.
He's not a left winger.
Okay, but Ahmed, just to counter you,
can you ever
he's not a left winger. He's not.
It doesn't matter. You don't have.
You don't have.
Guess who's here, guys?
No way. Say it ain't so.
Guess who's here?
I've been a Spurs fan for 20 long years, seen my share of triumphs and buckets of tears. But this year's taking it once.
Shame. Shame.
I got
Shame.
you, I got
Shame.
you.
Shame.
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 Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Shame.
Shame.
Wait,
We got little.
Hold on.
Bro,
I got one more thing. I got one more thing for Jacob. Here you go, Jacob. Here you go, man.
Wait.
Here you go, Jacob. Here you go, man.
Oh my God. Hello, Jacob. Hi. We've all missed you, brother. Habibi, how are you? You good? Everything
You know what
good?
Igal said to Staffy the other day? He said Spurs will pay for his hotel for him just to go to the Emirates. And everyone laughed at Igal, bro. And at the end, you did the negotiation, and then it's actually ridiculous, to be honest. Oh,
No, but listen, as I was saying, yeah, obviously Mo is gonna try and twist my words as per usual. But at the end of the day, Eze is gonna be is a good player, but
Okay.
he just doesn't suit that left hand side. He's not a winger.
why he
Arsenal-
plays very good. He's not a winger. Why are you assuming
you
that
said-
Arsenal
you
will
said,
get
by the
him?
way,
Why are
on
you
the
assuming?
No, but on the stream that we on the stream there, on the stream where Mo was talking about how Eze is skipping past players, he's expressing himself, he's driving with the ball in transition, he's a danger.
Mm.
I like
Really?
Arteta,
And
yeah.
what do
The same
we need?
Arsenal fans, wait, hold on. The same Arsenal fans who who say, that he's holding Saka back. He's not allowing him to do his he's not allowed to express himself. He's holding Ødegaard back. He's become too defensive, yeah. What makes you think that he's gonna allow Eze to thrive? What? Just because
why did they sign Eze?
they signed Eze because bro, Martinelli's rubbish.
Yeah, exactly. We have no left side, bro. We have no left
Yeah, but-
arm. We just have one arm. man. And now we get a left arm.
tell
And
me,
you,
since
you
when is
cut
he
us,
a
you know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Hey
So
guys,
do you
can we
think-
postpone the Arsenal fight just 1 second? Hi, Jacob Walraven. How do you feel, brother? People want to hear your thoughts as the Spurs representative. You get me? We all love you. We've all been here. Talk to me. How do you feel right now?
Rank out. Yeah. Big up Ted, bro. Mind you.
Yes, Jacob. You can talk.
Well, you know, they always say don't speak until it's a done deal, and too many motherfuckers were talking. Is what it sounds like to me, because everybody talking about, is this the greatest hee that we've ever had, hee, and talking about Savio and Eze like they're signed, and then just because one old fart named Paulo Queef, angry old man shouting in a motherfucking cloud, just because he decided, hee, we also like Hincapi. Yeah, we've liked him literally since Antonio Conte was the manager. What is the update here? But hee, we get Hincapi and Eze, guys, hee, and we'll get Savio after City. Yeah, we're all choo-chooing still. We're all still choo-choo. It doesn't matter to me, right? Because Thomas Frank is going to make our Eze. He's going to create our very own Eze. And, you know, isn't that great? You want a cake, you can go to the store and buy a ready-made one for the party, or you can be late and never make the party by making your own at home. And that seems like to be what we're choosing to do, hee. Tottenham Hotspur continued to disappoint. Am I surprised? No. Am I disappointed yet again? Yes, because this club does that. But you know what else? Some people are going to say, oh, this is a tinfoil hat theory. But really, Change for Tottenham is a group that organizes protests to do just that in their name, try and get some change at Tottenham. And they've been oh so successful, right? It's, again, just we've wrapped the turd in a different fabric. Now it's silk. And how do you like that one? We'll end up signing some Kazakhstanian 10 that everyone's like, he had 30 GA, he in 2 years in the Uzbekistani league. And it's like, cool, bro, he. We're all choo-chooing still, he. I don't want to see no sour puss face from no Spurs fan that been he in this whole motherfucking time, because we all knew what was waiting around the motherfucking corner. It's Michael Myers and Halloween. You can run, you can hide, but Tottenham Hotspur will find you, and he.
But you already know who the replacement is. Tyler Dibbling.
Yeah. Thoughts on that, Jacob? Thoughts? Questions, concerns?
TE. Love it. You know, when you expect something from a brand, right? Like a food brand, and you buy a pack of Oreos, you're like, I have an expectation of what this Oreo is going to taste, how it's going to make me feel, because I've been here and had this before. So again, am I surprised that Tottenham are doing Tottenham things? No. Did I hope for different and better? Always. And you know what? That's the Icarus to my sunshine, I suppose.
So how do you feel that you basically went on a date with a girl, you're at the dinner table, you're about to pop the question, and then forget that, you're at the actual wedding, the priest says, does anybody object? Arsenal busts down the doors, say I do, and she leaves with him. How do you feel about that?
I mean, shit, she's gonna be trophyless and ringless, so more power to her, first of all. Retiring from trophy winning at what, 27 is couldn't be me. Couldn't be Youngman's son either. Shout out Youngman's son.
Bro, if you look, listen, yeah, bro. If you look at all of Eze's best,
I think this adds salt in the wound, though, that it's Arsenal.
What?
100%.
You know
hey,
what's funny?
I know Jacob. No one knows Jacob like me. I know this fraud. If like Liverpool did this, he would be upset, but he'd be way less upset. It's the fact that it's Arsenal and he hates Arsenal so much. I know. I've had private conversations with this guy. I know how much he hates Arsenal Football Club. It's the fact that
it's their
them.
stinking ass fans. And TKA is one of the more tolerable one, but Saad, TJ Warren, all of them just bunch of frauds, bunch of weirdos, and they just deserve to be cooked.
I echo that.
Thank you. I know a lot of people would agree with me on that.
Jacob, we're on the same page. You get me? Come on now.
But I do love the little throw a dog a bone ass tweet that Fabrizio gave us not too long. Tottenham is still talking about this and that. Hee. Shut your bitch ass up. I'm tired of these. I got this whole summer, even before this, was just so fed up with these hee merchants on Twitter. Engage with me so I can get $1. You shut your ass up. David Ornstein's the only fucking respectable one out of all of them. All the rest are little hee retweeters.
No, but as for Eze, by the way,
you, Jacob. You call me. A more
I don't know why
tolerable
you're talking
Arsenal
about like Eze. You wanted Eze. You wanted Arsenal. That's about it.
Okay.
Like, I don't understand.
Okay, I'm going to say very simply.
I mean, he's definitely going to get paid more there. I don't even need to know the numbers before I can agree to that.
Exactly the same as you. It's the exact same deal. It's exact same structure.
Player wages. Are you sure?
Yeah.
He can go fuck himself. How about that? This little Arsenal cuck his whole life acting, get your dumb ass kicked off the squad when you were a fucking child. Now you're coming back as a man. Look at me, He thinks this is some kind of fucking character arc in a goddamn romance novel. Oh, guys, I went away for a few years, but now I'm back. Hee. Shut your dumb ass up. 10 GA max.
You're an asshole, Roberto.
I don't think you should worry, by the way.
Outlander. I went back in time to find my real love. Shut your dumb ass up.
And Jacob, you don't need to worry, man. Come on. You've got a decent team. You've got a good manager who's
They still got a team better than Arsenal, don't they? With Kudus, Richarlison.
Kudus is better than Boo Saga.
Muhammad in the league.
Who's funny, bro? Question, Jacob. Who's your 10? Who's your 10 for the season, Jacob? Just
Kulusevski.
Curious.
Kulusevski.
He's injured. So no.
He's coming back.
This is the fun part about live, laugh, love, and y'all just haven't found this part out yet.
And Kulusevski are both quality, so
and both of them are both not available anytime soon.
Ahmed, you're living in 2021, bro.
You know who our 10 is going to be against City? Will probably be Pop Matisar again and Lucas Bergvall, a little dynamic duo between a little.
It worked well. Worked well.
Yeah, for sure. We live, laugh, love the hell out of Burnley.
Yeah, well, are you gonna smash City at their own ground?
We may hee a little bit, but I expect a couple laughs and some living and loving.
Yeah, you have Romero, you have Van de Ven, best duo in the league in the back.
I
You
mean,
got
they
Jet
definitely got
Spencer,
more
the best
European
right
final
back.
goals than any dude wearing red I'm looking at.
Tell you what,
dusty
yeah.
ass hammer encrusted motherfuckers.
Oh, so you didn't need Eze. You know, you don't need that guy that supports.
Yeah,
We
all
do.
sides of your
We
blood,
need
you know?
Eze. We need
Jacob.
Morgan Gibbs White. We need Savio. We need all these
I
players.
forgot the Morgan Gibbs White stuff happened. Oh
Yeah,
my
you got
god.
Let's
Lennon
not forget. We're you know, yesterday it was Tottenham are edging right now, and I said, bro, what are we
Edging.
doing here?
Edging.
What are we
Crazy.
doing
Edging.
here? That literally we're
What?
talking about edging yesterday.
Edging was
That's
crazy yesterday.
edging
The
so
tweet,
close
yeah,
to the deal.
edging was crazy.
Yeah.
Edging.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah.
tweet yesterday
On my
Jacob? Watch it, Jacob. Watch it.
on my stream, I have
Edging was-
a going little banner, and it's all the fun adjectives and all the different ways we said nothing basically about Ezzy. What 18 months ago, 12 months ago.
leading, edging,
Oh,
leading.
Jacob, I brought you a
we're so
friend to
close to-
comfort you.
Who? Oh, you talking
Brought
about
your
Big
friend to
Bertha?
comfort you.
Shit, Big Bertha.
No,
from
I
hell,
actually
bro.
brought you someone on stream.
Oh,
Comfort.
Who
Who's this? Is it
Hi,
Ahmed?
Staffy.
is this?
hmm.
Hold that.
When a real
Why did
Arab is
Jacob-
here,
No,
the
no,
fake
no, why are you
Arabs run
running?
away.
Why are you running, Jacob?
When
Where
a
you
real
going?
Arab is here,
Don't go
the fake
anywhere.
Arab
Don't
run
go-
away. All right.
You're
Yeah,
on
mute
mute.
yourself. You better
Legally,
mute
I
yourself.
can't be. I can't be on the same screen as this guy. I've looked at his
Legally-
GPS location, and as far as I'm concerned, fraudulent.
Listen, all I'm saying is when a real Arab is here, the fake ones run away. You can pretend to be Lebanese all you want. I see someone went to Yemen and picked up.
You're gonna attack my head. You're
did
attacking my
Arsenal
heritage
get a new
now.
Arab name?
You attack my
I did.
heritage.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
I
upset.
did.
Why are you so upset
What
about
was-
Tottenham? Was it 4 wins
Rabia.
last year that made you upset, or was it just which one?
Can
was
I
it?
hear?
Just
Can I hear
general?
RSM's Arab name?
Rabia.
Rabia SM. You know, I like that. Rabia SM. That's a good name. I told him he passes as Zemani. But hello, Jacob. I thought you're not streaming today. What happened?
Well, you know,
You stop using.
I don't
your,
just
your
drop
daughter
my
as an
life.
excuse,
My
or what's
life
going on
doesn't. Well, here's the funny thing about the life that I live, and I'm so blessed and fortunate to be a part of most of the time, is that you like that RSM? I thought you would hear that.
Most of the time.
I can't just say, hey kids, fuck off. I got to talk about Ezzy. It doesn't work like that. I don't know in what world like a trophy husband slash house
just
husband.
wait. Every time. This is when
You
I
gonna
need
let me
Marshall,
finish?
man. Shut up,
You
Marshall.
gonna let me?
This one I
You
need
gonna let me
Marshall.
finish?
No, I don't want
No
to
one
let you
needs
finish.
Marshall. Not even.
No, I don't want to let you finish. Because you know what? You told me your daughter's not feeling well, and I actually felt bad because I don't like when I see babies
She
in
wasn't.
pain.
But what did I say helps every human in this world? Some titty. And so as soon as the wifey came home, the baby started feeling a little
What
bit
the
better.
fuck
Now,
is wrong
I
with you,
wasn't
bro?
sure
Let
you
it
were
go,
going
let it-
with that.
حبيبي, this
What-
is
what
Ahwa.
the fuck,
This is
bro?
Ahwa, حبيبي. حرام, relax.
That you said Ahwa, you didn't say mosque. So it's
what?
different.
What
You
did
can
I
say
say
That's
that
why-
was
that-
wrong?
that's why
You
I
trying to
pointed at
tell
Jacob.
me, y'all,
When he
anyone
started
in
that
this panel
statement, I
trying to
pointed
tell
at
me
him.
that don't make them feel better, you're a liar.
I'll tell you this. You should see the Ahwa I go to because he's talking about titties. The Ahwa I go to, there's a lot of titties there, but I don't think that's what Jacob meant. I think he just
Bro,
meant
they be
his
showing
wife.
their navel and everything, shaking it all over the shisha
Fucking
bowl.
calm down, you.
I've been
Shout out
there.
TK,
I
by the
know.
way. I have a story to dunk on Turkish people later, but we'll save it to another time. Because I know Hassan loves a story to dunk on Turkish people, but we'll save it for
No,
later.
not Turkish people, Turkish food.
Sorry, like Turkish. Yeah, you know, like
Bro,
it's
bro,
just to dunk on Turkish in
Bro,
general. They get
this Staffy guy goes to Turkish eating places
everyone.
and eat drink.
Everyone's I go to a Turkish spot and I message TK. Wallahi, everyone's there. Like clock.
Everyone-
and then he wants
Oh,
to
but
cook
whenever
Why
I
would you
go,
message
whenever I
TK?
go to
I'm
the
sorry.
New York
Why
deli
would
and
you
order
message Turkish
halal
person I
lamb
know?
over
Why do you
rice,
message TK?
I don't understand.
It's the
Turkish
only
food
Turkish
is like.
person I know. I just let
So
him
why
know.
would
I'm
you
like,
message him for what? Like ask him for what?
Turkish spot. I just let him know, like, hey, look, I'm with your people today.
Fuck is his people? What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
man,
I
like,
take
tell the
salt and
truth.
pepper with you.
he's
No,
telling
like-
the truth. Yeah. He's telling the
Yeah,
truth.
well,
Salt
I
and
messaged him
pepper.
today. Today I was having shay, and then I had, last week I had Turkish coffee. I sent him the shisha.
Do you
I
text
sent him-
Jacob when you go to American places, like American diners and stuff?
No, well, he's Mexican. Sometimes he doesn't claim his American.
He's American.
He's
He's not
American.
even Mexican. He doesn't even hold that Mexican passport. He's American.
So, like, I'll tell you what. Like, when I went to Trader
What the hell you
Joe's,
talking
I was
about?
with
That's where I
a
go
But
to
when
my
I say,
dentist
but when
living.
I say it,
My-
but when I say,
Okay,
You have American-
see,
you have
I
Mexican
know
passport.
RSM tweaked
You have
his
Mexican
lighting a little bit to
passport.
make
You have
his
Mexican passport.
complexion a little darker. For
you don't
the
have
show, but-
Mexican passport, Jacob, do you?
Yes, I do.
You do.
Yes, and it's with my
Oh.
American passport. You know where both of them are? I have no idea because I lost them when I moved.
I will tell you this: when I go to American places, I'll be honest. I was at
Have one
Trader
of those
Joe's
quick
the other day.
passes. I can cross.
Remember,
the
guys,
border.
when I was at Trader Joe's, who did I message? I messaged CJ because I was in a
You did.
white
Did-
town, and I did say, TJ, I'm shopping with a bunch of TJs. So to be fair, I do that with everyone.
TJ is 100%
I'm not joking.
American.
That's our son, like.
No, you didn't.
TJ is
Shout out to
100%
Westfield, New
American.
Jersey. I just feel too dark when I'm there, but shout out to Westfield, New Jersey.
Staffy will make you feel better, Jacob. That's it. That's the only reason why I invited me.
Mhm.
You can make you feel better.
Staffy didn't get rejected.
Yeah, feeling better, like the guy slowly inching his car
Who
towards the
rejected
edge of
me?
the bridge. Yeah.
You don't get rejected. Man United didn't get rejected.
Yeah.
I didn't get rejected. No one rejected me this summer. I mean,
Yeah.
technically, Yokers did, but other than that, no one rejected me.
He didn't reject you.
I
You
put
just went
bids,
for
people
his-
come. I don't put bids, people go somewhere else.
Even I mean, I think even Newcastle were able to deal with Mr. Marinakis, but Spurs
At least
couldn't.
you're,
So
at
that's,
least you're not
yeah.
edging. You know, you're not edging.
You know the
Because
thing.
this
The
is-
thing before the stream. You want to know what makes me laugh about Spurs? In a period of 7 days,
I
you're
think
2-0
what
up
doesn't
against
is a better
PSG,
question.
and you fuck up the 2-0 against PSG, and then you
Yeah.
have a home run at Eze. Home run.
Yeah.
No one there. It's
Yeah.
just you and Eze. Me and Mo doing streams talking about Arsenal are no longer pursuing Eze. And then 3 days later, fucking Arsenal steal Eze because Havertz got injured. You cannot
Yeah.
run like Spurs. I think Spurs are the funniest club ever. Like, I realized this today.
We're silly
think that-
goose, man. We're just a silly
Just-
goose.
It's just, they're the funniest club in the planet, bro.
You-
It's just
you- you-
hilarious.
you know-
So
you know
hold
what
on.
I
So
mean?
who did you?
Jacob
Who did he
tweeted
sign
something
this window,
amazing
guys?
today.
Who did he
Wait 1
sign?
second. Jacob tweeted something amazing today, and I'm surprised they didn't retweet that. Someone today, a big Spurs account on Twitter, said Eze would be the biggest signing at Spurs since, and you basically fill out the rest. And Jacob said since Dybala, because they never got Dybala. And then an hour later,
And then an hour later, I get deballaed. I know. But even worse, because it's to Arsenal. He's literally going back to where, it's like if Harry Kane signed with Arsenal, because to me, it's just a guy who obviously you got rejected by some ugly hoe back in the day. Now you return after she's been used and abused. And guess what? Now she love you because guess what? She got 3 baby daddies. It couldn't be me, but it could be Eze. And that's what he chose to do
That's
today.
not true. That's not what happened, bro. That's not.
That's
What happened.
basically what happened.
Wow.
Bro, Ahmed Salah left Liverpool, left Chelsea, went to Italy, and came back one of the best players in the history of the Premier League. That's not how it works. Eze might turn out to be one of the best players. You're just clutching two straws. You got rejected, and you're clutching two straws. He's going
Best
back
of-
to his boyhood
one of the
club.
best players. What?
Here you go, Staffy.
Mohamed Salah is the only player in the history of the Premier League winning 3 PFA
look,
Player
the other
games.
person deleted
Ever.
it. Look, it's
They
not
deleted
unavailable.
the tweet. I have no clue what it is.
No, Jacob
I was
didn't
actually
delete
getting
the
so
guy that he
annoyed.
No,
quoted.
not Jacob. The other guy did. He
Yeah,
deleted
the guy
it.
that
other
he
Italian
quoted.
I'm
guy.
getting so
Literally-
annoyed.
You have to absolutely call out that person that deleted that tweet. That you have to.
Why did you delete it?
People are pussy. That's all it is. Like these weak ass dudes online, as soon as they get proven wrong, they
Here, Staffy, I got another one for you.
You can't
See,
find
Staffy,
it.
I got another one for you here. This one is
Shut your
quote tweeting you
dumb
actually.
ass up.
This one's quote tweeting you actually. Jacob, do you still stand by the
Now
statement?
the Arsenal accounts are taking that clip and they're posting it.
What does that one
do
say?
you still stand by the
Oh
statement?
shit!
read it
I
quick.
didn't even need him though. For real though. For real. Hey, we good.
For real.
like I said,
Please,
Tommy
someone
boy
please
once he
play
get
the
to
clip. I never actually watched what Igal said. Can someone play it? New tab, please.
Oh, I edited it. You want to see? I have a great edit. I'm about to post on my channel, but you know what? Habibi, I'll give it to you as well. Here.
Yalla.
Let me send it to you.
I actually
Here we
want to
go.
see it.
Well, I'll
There's no
forward
way.
it to you. I made a great edit out of it.
Guys, there's 1,400 people in the building.
Ismaki,
Let's
there
put
you
the like
go.
up.
Forward it to
We're
Hassan.
not at 500 likes. Have some share.
Forward it to
I'll just
Hassan.
forward it to you. Once you get it, yeah, on like WhatsApp. Just
I
post
got
it.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna upload it. Guys, please like and subscribe now. Let's go.
I'm about to
There's no
post
way.
like I have a pre-recorded with that in it, but now people gotta promise after they watch it here, they still gotta watch my video. Cause come on, be better than that.
Bro. But why? I just want to understand one thing. Why is Ahmed changing his energy? Because you like Eze.
I'm not changing my energy. It's just that, bro.
Because it's Arsenal, bro. Because it's Arsenal.
Because no sucks off Arsenal.
Where's Saad?
just
No,
being
where's
hypocrite.
Saad?
No,
Let me find out where that fucking same wearing hoodie, bro.
Ahmed, are you-
We went back. No, hang on. We went back and looked. Saad don't ever wear a different fucking hoodie or a different hat. That shit gotta smell like dirty cheese by now. I ain't buying this. Who does his laundry? Someone better look back. He's got the same 4 outfits for the last 3 years on YouTube. The fuck are we doing? Dusty ass. He can't be here, but he can be tweeting at me 15 minutes ago. What a fraud. TKA, shout out to you for always filling in when that dude want to just be scared.
Maybe he's doing
we
laundry.
lost. Ooh,
Yeah.
I gotta hide. I bet if they would have drew versus United, TKA would have been here on Sunday.
You know what? I texted him today.
At least I'm here this
said-
time when it's a good day, you know what I'm saying?
I said he's embarrassing. I texted him that, and he's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Getting better," because I saw him on the terrace. I couldn't remember the last time I see Saad anywhere. This guy, wallah, he's actually a fair weather fan. I see him on Al Ahwa whenever, but when it's good, oh my god, he's everywhere. I see him everywhere. I can't avoid him. I'll go to my local quick check and he's there, twerking his Moroccan ass over everything. But then when Arsenal, nothing is going well, there's no Saad. He puts his hoodie on. I don't even have a hood, and his hat like this, and he sits like this close to the fucking screen, and he starts talking. Bro, almost fell. Shit. Bro, that guy's a fraud, bro. Wallah, he's a fraud. Let him know I said
I
that.
actually have the clip of Igal, this edited clip.
Just play the one, then I play that one. It's great, wallah. it's
The one you sent me on
it's-
WhatsApp, huh?
Yeah, it's insane aura farming. Igal aura farmed the shit out of me. I'll be honest.
Let's go.
Let's say, what are your thoughts though about Eze and the whole Tottenham situation? Because it seems like he's agreed to join Tottenham.
I'm waiting. I'm sitting back. I don't think he's a Tottenham player by the end of the winter.
You think he goes to Tottenham, or you think he comes to Arsenal?
I think Tottenham pay for his hotel to come to the Emirates.
You know, that's a cold statement. I can't lie, bro. I think Tottenham pay for his hotel to come to the Emirates. That's cold. I can't lie. If that happens, yeah. I just realized the music didn't play, but the music was amazing. Now I'm gonna go edit it again before I post it. But he aura farmed the shit out of me.
Bro.
Shout out Igal, man.
Big up Igal. Big up Igal.
By the way, let me say one thing. I need to address this fraud, you know what I'm saying, Ahmed, because he likes to give this energy to Eze and you know, so no. I'm just gonna say this one thing, yeah. Okay, let me ask you one thing before I make my statement. Who plays more exciting football, you or Newcastle United? I just need to know.
Newcastle.
Yes. So did Mbeumo make a huge mistake by joining you instead of them when they were linked with him?
As a player, if he wanted to develop and improve his game, you might as well join Newcastle, yeah? 100%.
Okay, but he joined you. Are you happy or not?
He joined us because it's United, but if you're going to tell me, I'll remove my United bias and say he should have joined Newcastle because he'll improve.
Okay, but then I can say the same to you and say, we are Arsenal, so Eze is going to join us, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Eze has joined you because he's an Arsenal fan and he wanted to join you.
Yes.
My statement, yeah, because the thing is, Hussam and Mo aren't really listening, innit? Eze, yeah, I wanted them at Man United. I said he's a good player. The way how he plays for Palace, where he's given all that freedom, he's allowed to attack in the box, he's allowed to free roam, he's allowed to literally, all of his goals, all of his creativity is coming through the middle, right? He's going to go into a better team with better players, right? Where he's already got Ødegaard in the
Actually, you're wrong, but fine.
Okay, factually wrong, yeah. Mo, just like I said, yeah.
Yeah, factually, I'm
because
about
the thing is, this is the same guy. No, we'll talk about the
Ahmed,
facts.
Habibi, Ahmed.
No, let me finish.
You just said, Ahmed, but you see the statement. You're gonna build your own argument on a statement that is false. Over the last year, Ahmed, Eze's creativity came from him receiving the ball on the left.
Bro, it's not.
So that's fact, guys. Heat maps don't.
No,
heat maps don't, guys. Heat maps don't lie. Like
He's gonna receive the ball on the box.
He's not a touchline.
This guy's talking heat maps.
Yeah, Ahmed, let me.
Wallahi,
I'm gonna. That's the problem. Wallahi, Sam, stop us, Ahmed. You stop me. You stop me when I talk.
Bro, you literally
stop me when I talk. Yeah, Ahmed, but you are okay. We are not gonna sit here and waste everyone's time on the internet when you are building a theory based on a false information.
Building a theory.
Yes, you're gonna build the theory, guys. You're gonna build. Okay, I can't sit here. Let me give you an example. Isak built his legacy playing left wing, and then I stopped talking and talking. someone has to stop me because I'm building a theory based on false information. Am I wrong to say that? So I'm gonna stop you from continue to waffle because in last season, the majority of his touches, yes, he cuts inside, but all the time it's from the left wing. Doesn't mean that the touchline, that doesn't mean that comes from the middle. It's just exactly for Mbuemo, for example. Mbuemo starts on the right, cut inside, and shoot with the left foot. It doesn't mean that his creativity comes from the middle. It starts on the right, like Salah. Salah is not. Salah starts all the time on the line. But everything that Salah does, he cuts inside, he creates from the side, he comes from the right side. As the last season, he did the same. So you don't have to be at the difference between him and Martinelli Ahmed.
If you say so.
That's the last point I'm gonna make. Him starting on the left side doesn't mean he has to be a touchline winger. Maybe he's gonna start on the left and cut it like Mbuemo, like Salah, like a lot of players in the league that do this for a living.
You talk about Salah and Mbuemo when they're literally wingers, yeah. The guy played at Brentford and he was a right winger. Salah plays as a right wing, yeah. Eze, you literally talked about on our last stream. I'm seeing Eze, yeah, pick up the ball from deep and driving at players and doing all of his dangerous work at the center of the park, yeah, and doing just because he starts off the left and then he still finishes off his most dangerous work in the middle. Yeah, we're talking about an Arsenal team, yeah, who has become more pragmatic. These guys are getting gassed about Eze. That's fine. They can enjoy Eze. He's a good player. But by that logic here, you look at a player like Ødegaard. Ødegaard and Eze are both technical players. Has Ødegaard improved since
It's so
Arsenal?
different.
No, they're both
different players.
Bro, I said they're both
Arsenal
technical.
fans, fuck
both
you.
technical.
Don't get excited. Eze's gonna fucking flop.
Bro, this guy
That's
just
the
Hold on,
wrong
let me.
player,
I want to
you're
ask Ahmed
fucked.
He just
something.
played for
What do you
Arsenal,
think? Ahmed, let me ask you something. What do you think is the best part of Eze's game?
Being a fraud.
Rejected Spurs.
Rejecting Spurs, but on the pitch, what's the best part of his game?
He's a good ball carrier, he's a good dribbler, and he's got a decent
I love how you start with that. You said ball carrying. I'm glad that you start with that because you're actually right. So I'm glad that you said ball carrying. How can I carry the ball if you already start me where my end position is? So the best thing about me is I carry the ball from X to Y or from A to B. You know what I'm saying? How can I be good at ball carrying, but then by the way, you're not the only one that said that because you have frauds like Saad that said that, but Saad doesn't know ball, so I'm not even surprised. If your best attribute is carrying the ball, why would I start you in areas where you're going to receive the ball or there's nowhere to carry it for? Like, what was the point of that? Like, he's not an Ozil, bro. He operates in central, but most of it perfectly. He has to drive there. How do you drive there? You drive there from the left. They're not gonna switch up their 4-3-3 and they're gonna play him in the middle and just get rid of like Rice or whatever they're doing. His best football comes from the left going into the right. When he gets the ball and he cooks a defender, cuts his right, someone makes a run for him, he'll do a little 1-2 or he'll shoot it himself. That is the point of signing Eze. Yes, I understand he was playing a lot down the middle for Palace, but bro, a lot of these players, they showcase. They showcase for the smaller teams. Happy birthday, Soraya. They show out for these smaller teams, but then you come into a bigger team and your role becomes a lot more limited. It happens all the time, bro. We're going to do the same thing with Cunha. We're going to do the same thing with Mbumo. Bro, the best example, I don't know how old you were at that time, when we bought, what's his name? Tevez. Tevez was an out striker for West Ham. United signed him and he started playing around the striker. We started playing him around Rooney and Ronaldo and whatever. He never played in his best position. But he took that major role that he had for West Ham and he just limited to certain areas on the pitch where Sir Alex told him, I need you to operate here. I need you to help what you got. That's what Eze's going to do. And I think he's going to be a perfect signing for them.
And also as well, the one
By
thing
the
that
way, if he plays in the middle, he's also going to be good. But again, it's different. Like for me to sit here and say that Arsenal got the wrong player, he's not going to cook under Arteta. Okay, that's just fraudulent, in my opinion. And he might play in the middle as well, but that doesn't mean that if he starts on the left, he's not going to play well. That's just absolutely fraudulent.
Yeah, and also the one
I'm sorry, apologies.
Yeah, no problem. The one thing that we get criticized the most about is that we buy too many defensive players. We buy DMs, we buy center backs, we buy center backs to play full backs, you know what I'm saying? We buy 5 keepers. And the one time that we buy finally an attacking midfielder, a player that I personally agree with, a player that can not only fill the midfield, but also can play left wing if he wants, you know what I'm saying? why is that a bad thing? You know what I'm saying? You are looking at it from a player perspective, but I am looking at it from my club's perspective. This is a profile that we needed. If anything, I would have also brought someone like Morgan Rogers and played him left wing. You know what I'm saying? Because we need more of those kinds of players. We need more options in this team. We have no attacking options. You know what I'm saying? This Eze guy, even though he is not a left winger, he is still head and shoulders better than Martinelli, Trossard, and.
So you agree
Madueke.
with what I said pretty much. So why is everyone going mad then? You just said that. You just said that he's not a left winger. So
but the reason that he plays
an out and out
the
winger.
reason that he plays
He's
left
an outside
10
forward. He's an inside
but
forward.
the reason that he plays left 10 is because that's Crystal Palace's style. خلاص عميتنا يا اخوي خلاص.
Yeah,
There is
big up.
ايه مو في ايه عم انت بتقلب لنا نور خلاص شفنا الهيت مان.
خلاص.
Exactly.
The reason
bro.
why he
Come
plays
on.
left 10 is because that's the style that Crystal Palace play.
I thought he's flashing his headlights at us.
Crystal Palace
I
play-
agreed.
They play with 2 10s and Mateo.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah,
I
they
like
play with
that.
2 10s behind Mateta,
Respect
so
my
that's their
heritage.
style. But I think someone who plays left 10, like a Morgan Rogers is an example, players like that, they can play left wing. Like I think we're overcomplicating this conversation.
If he goes to Tottenham, where does he play?
Bro, I
Cool.
saw Iniesta playing on the
Anywhere he
left wing.
wants.
What does that mean?
Where does he
Oh,
play?
Eze.
Yeah, where does Eze play if he joins Tottenham? Does he play left wing?
10.
He would play
Where
in the middle.
does Eze
Khalas
play?
then. He play. خلاص then.
But
So
bro,
why
where
would-
does Eze
Let's
play?
play
Not
transition,
Khalas,
let's
because
play.
he's capable of doing both.
Okay,
let's win it.
just because, yeah. Listen, just
I think he
because
should have joined Man United, actually.
Listen.
يا عم استنى بقى انت كمان.
Just because, yeah. Listen, don't forget, guys. Yeah, Mo,
هو بيقول أي حاجة.
Staffy, don't forget, this guy was a Madueke fan. Listen, Mo was a Madueke fan, yeah. Don't forget it, people, yeah. Just because he's at thingy now, Arsenal. He's a Madueke fan. I remember the clips. Anyway,
Never forget.
just because.
Mo, you like Madueke?
Yeah, he did.
I think he's a good player.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
still
He said
think he's a good player.
he said he was better than Diallo, yeah. I remember that.
I
Anyway,
think he's a good player.
yeah.
But
But the
Ahmed,
difference between me,
where
Ahmed,
does-
Staffy,
fine.
the difference between me and him is I never said that Madueke is a starter for a top 4 club that is going for the league. But my man here says Jadon Sancho, freedom fighter,
Oh, hey,
is
he's
an
rattled, by
amazing
the way.
bowler.
He's rattled.
Freedom fighter
He's
is a bowler that is
See,
absolutely
see,
going to
he's
look
rattled, by
at
the way.
Chelsea.
He's-
It's a
yeah, I
reality.
knew-
You know the difference.
By the way,
But what's
he's
funny,
available
yeah?
for Tottenham. He's available.
1-0 Mo. See the difference between me. Like, I'm honest. I said Madueke is a good player, but he's like freedom fighter. Oh my God, he got out of Man United. He's gonna
Mo's a
cook.
Twitter
My
mutant,
man
that's what he is,
watching
bro.
Chelsea over Man United, hoping that Sancho will cook.
He's a Twitter guy,
Just
bro.
to this point, right?
It's a Twitter guy.
He's a Twitter guy, innit, bro? I've debated with people.
I'm on
before,
Twitter.
but- Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's like I'm chatting to people on Twitter, bro, with @MUFC.
You're calling Footy Judge Mo a Twitter guy?
Bro, listen, I've debated with these guys, bro. I've debated with so many.
Debated
Chelsea
with
fans.
these
Anyway,
guys, bro. Some got you from Twitter.
Anyway, listen,
like?
just
He's
because
a-
you're a
what is
player,
it?
yeah, just because you're a player that's capable of playing 2 positions, if you're a number 10 and you can play on the left, I'm not saying he's not going to have good games on the left, but if you want to truly maximize Eze's ability, yeah, you play him centrally and you literally give him the allowance to do what he
Yeah, on
wants
the
to run.
left. On the left as well.
Okay, Khalas, we'll see. We'll see. If
No, it's okay.
But-
Like, I hear
but-
your point. On the left as well. Like, he can play for Declan Rice. And finally, he said something. He can start in a Declan Rice position on the left
Yes,
and play Odegaard.
exactly.
It's
Why
fine.
are we pretending like he's just gonna stand on the on the sideline, bro? Like he
And
won't.
just wait. Yeah, and just wait.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be like, oh, the ball's not here, khalas. Like whenever you guys transition to this side, I'll play. Then, bro, he's gonna drift centrally with and without the ball.
Because
Bro,
Ahmed
we
thinks
played
every
Juan
Ahmed,
Mata for
Ahmed thinks
years. He was a
Staffy.
10, and we played him on the right, bro. That's fine.
Ahmed, every Ahmed thinks that every winger should be just a touchline winger. That's about it. That's what he
And
thinks.
and by the way, your club
midfielders for
plays-
years in wing positions. It's always been a thing.
And Ahmed,
It's always been a thing. What are we doing here?
Your club plays your best winger on the right wing back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear about my team.
You know what? You know what the
maddest
maddest
TK,
thing
you know
about
what? I'd like for you not to ruin our friendship today.
No, but TK,
Maybe
yeah,
next
you know
Wednesday
what's
you'll
mad?
wake up and there won't be a picture of the
No,
Turkish spot.
you're at the
You
cross.
will
He's
not
an
see
Arsenal
it.
fan. He ruins everything. Poor Ezzy's career.
He's gonna
You know
sit
what's
there and
mad about
stare at his phone all Wednesday and he won't see no text from me. So behave yourself.
What TK just said, yeah, bro. I've been complaining about him playing as a wing back. So you saying that my club is playing Diallo as a wing back is nothing new, innit? Like you're helping my case in that sense. But
All
anyway,
because of Ahmed's manager, bro.
no, bun that guy, bro. Forget him.
Ahmed thinks Ahmed Diallo is better than Mohamed Salah.
Senor
Like,
Emre.
in the
Handle up.
discussion.
Yeah, say his name.
In the discussion, yeah.
And what? I don't care.
And
The
by the
second
way,
best Mo
in the league on
of all people, I would have expected from you,
I keep
Ahmed,
the
to
same
say.
energy, but even
No, but listen, I would have expected from you to say, "Oh, you can drop Rice and play Eze at the 8, left 8, and then Odegaard at
he's
the
going
right
to play
8 with
Eze.
Zubomendi
He's
in
going to
the
play
6,
Eze
you know
or
what I'm saying?
Rodrygo. Yeah,
I expected that from you. Because
manager who's turned pragmatic is gonna
imagine
play
a
two-
low block situation where we are stuck and Rice cannot bring us that attack that we actually need. What do? You put Eze at the left 8, you put Odegaard
Okay,
at the right
TK,
8,
would you
and
say
then
that?
put Martinelli, for example,
TK,
at
would
the
you
left
say
wing?
Eze's role is similar to Grealish when he was at Villa? Yes or no?
No, I
No.
wanted to say that.
I wouldn't say that either.
Yes,
Why not?
no,
Grealish
no.
goes
I
like
actually,
Bayern a
I
lot.
actually see the vision. I actually
Yeah.
see
I
exactly
know
what
what
he's
he
saying.
means in terms of cutting in.
It's
But
not
I'll
only
tell you this.
because hold on. Because actually Jack Grealish played two roles. Played sometimes in the middle as the third guy in the middle, and
know what you
played
mean.
sometimes on the left wing, cutting inside and being the creator from the left wing. So he actually, I see
You
what
can
Ahmed is
operate
saying.
similar areas
Yeah,
and
I
not operate the
totally
same way. Hold on,
You
hold on.
guys
You can
like
operate. You
Ahmed
can
here
operate
is
different.
actually true.
Mo. You can operate different in the same areas. Jack Grealish wasn't someone who shot a lot from outside the box. He wasn't even a volume shooter. He didn't really have a creative back.
Yeah,
And
but
let's
what
be
about
honest,
the rule?
he
Though?
was-
The rule in the
No,
team
but so
is
anymore, he was
same.
much better. He was much better in tight areas versus just carrying the ball in large spaces. So there's a similarity, but yet there's a difference. I don't look at Eze and I just expect him to dribble to the byline and put the cross in. A lot of times I think he's going to dribble to his right, but he's going to be outside the box, either shooting, creating. I see him operating in that area without going a little bit deeper like Jack Grealish did. Plus, I think he has a more creative back in him.
Jack Grealish didn't do this until he went to Man City. Jack Grealish always cut on his right side, outside, and cross from outside the 18.
I know.
He came more a touchline winger and just cut to the left foot under Pep Guardiola, actually, if you noticed. Pep Guardiola is the one who made it. It's either he passes back or he goes to the line and
He's
just
better than
dink
Grealish,
it.
anyways, so who cares?
Yeah, I believe that Eze is miles, but I believe that
And
Eze for
Palace,
Arsenal.
Eze is better than Aston Villa.
I'm going to say the statement that I made.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
no debate.
I don't know if people agree with me. I believe that Eze, if he's used right at Arsenal, will have the same impact as Ulisi did for Bayern Munich. If he's
No
used correct for Arsenal.
I don't think so.
Because I
No,
believe
there
Eze
is-
is that talented.
Mo, the only reason why I disagree is I just think that Olise is a lot more talented, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I
he's a
think
better
that
player.
Eze is more physical, better at driving. With Ulisi is better technical in terms of dribbling, but I think Eze has the force to actually drive with the ball more because he's more physical. We saw people bounce off him at Chelsea. Moses Caicedo bounced off.
He's very comfortable
Actually-
carrying the ball, bro.
Yeah, it's very,
Very
very
comfortable.
comfortable. And I believe it doesn't have to be the same type, but I believe the same impact, which is basically you change the way that left side play completely. Either you play in the left 8 or you play left wing, you're going to change the way that Arsenal look. That's an explosive player that will get the ball and not going to be shy of driving at 2 or 3 players trying to create something. The majority of Arsenal players are afraid of doing stuff out. The only one that try to do things is Saga. That's why sometimes he dribbles, sometimes he doesn't. Everyone else chooses the easy
If
pass.
you look
And I
at
want to
the-
ask Ahmed a question, Ahmed.
Yeah, go on.
So what you're saying, what I heard from you,
Yeah.
is that no matter who Arsenal add, as long as they have Arteta, everyone is going to be held back.
I agree with this to an extent. To an extent.
Yeah, to an extent.
Okay. If that is your argument,
To an
I-
extent.
we can argue that. But Eze himself is a different player. Will Arteta do this, as you say? Maybe. I don't know. As you said, he switched Odegaard to be pass, keep it ticking, keep it moving guy.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm listening to what Arsenal fans are saying.
Okay.
Saka don't take on his man like that. Odegaard has become too safe. Martinelli is not as direct as he used to be. And we're talking about, and Mo's talking about Eze's explosiveness, the way he carries the ball, the way how he's getting past guys. What makes you think that he's going to be able to translate that from Palace to Arsenal unless Arteta changes? Unless he changes and then they become more attacking and then he starts cooking, I'll come on this very show and say I got that wrong.
Can I
But
ask you, are you wearing an earring?
But
bro, it's just earphones, isn't it?
Oh,
But
okay.
bro, you also need to don't need to forget that Eze is 27
And by the way,
years
let's
old.
not
This
act
is
like
no, but
misprofiling
listen.
players hasn't been like he's misprofiled players quite a lot. By the way, Arteta.
Okay, here's the thing. Let me actually support Ahmed's
That's a
point.
fair point.
Wait,
Actually.
He
listening-
has done- he's done it with
listening
Declan
to
Rice.
Fair
Ahmed,
He's done
point.
it with
listening
Declan
to
Yeah, but
Ahmed
guess what?
explain
But
it.
guess what?
No, hear me
You
out.
got
Hear me
me
out.
on this side
Actually,
this time. I actually
Declan
agree with this
Rice.
profiling. So I'm
Yes.
right this time.
no. Hear me out. hear me out.
Arteta's right
I
because
want
he
to
followed
think
me.
about
Yeah,
what Ahmed
but
said.
Ahmed is saying that maybe
Awani,
he's
Awani,
using, he's
moment. Let
gonna
me
use
just say one
Eze
thing.
wrong. That's what
Look,
Ahmed's point.
what Ahmed is saying about Eze, now that I listen to his explanation, he's not saying anything crazy. He's saying his problem is the manager at Arsenal misprofiles players and uses them wrong, which is something that we have all labeled at Arteta before, including the Arsenal fans. So could Arteta use Eze in a wrong fashion where he isn't getting the best out of Eze? Yes, of course he can use him.
Get fired then. If you're going to win,
That's what we're saying.
Sam, let me tell you, I rather see him using Eze than Kai Havertz, for example, or Madueke, for example. You know what I'm saying?
Respect Havertz.
Yeah, the great sacrifice. Yeah. But the thing is,
Great assist, bro. I can't lie. The best assist he's ever had for your club.
bro, the best assist. He turned into Jokic with this one, bro. Like, actually, but
Respect Jokic.
What I'm-
Don't ever put him in that sentence.
Yeah,
man.
don't. Yeah, Jokic Harris.
what you mean, bro? It's a Jokic type assist. But anyway,
Yeah,
what
don't
I'm trying to
compare
say
him to
is,
this,
even
Jokic?
Respect
Yeah,
Jokic,
Jokic.
man. Respect Joker,
Yeah,
man.
He's
He's
Respect
like the
Joker.
best basketball player over like the last 5 years.
Jokic.
Yeah.
Oh my
Who
God.
also
People that
played
watch
for a Cronky
basketball
team, by
in
the way.
2020.
Yeah, we know you hate basketball, bro.
yeah.
I used to
Stick
watch it
to-
back in the
what I'm
days.
trying to say is, Hussam,
Stick to chemical, okay? That's
Even if-
Back in the days, I used to watch it. Like the last final I watched was the Mavericks.
bro said
versus
back in the day, the most unk shit you could have said, man.
2000 was it 2011? The Mavericks versus the
Yeah, as
was
Jacob
it the
you
Heat?
would know.
oh, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
when the Dallas Mavericks became the world champion. Shout out Dirk Nowitzki. Shout out Gang Gang.
Nowitzki's
He's the only
my
one who
second-
knows.
Second
Here
favorite
we go.
player in basketball after Kobe Bryant, actually, Nowitzki. Fucking amazing.
He's
That's
for me.
actually one of
He's
the-
number one, and there's only one, and it's
Sam is
41.
like, what
forever.
I think
fuck
that's
are
the
these
second-
people
I think that's the
talking about?
second NBA
Sam used to
final I
watch
remember.
basketball. Used to watch basketball back in these days.
Habibi,
You said,
I can educate everyone on the panel on basketball. Gal Hussam is saying, what is this, Habibi? I've been watching from the days of Andres Biedrins. You
Hussam
don't
is
even know
so-
who that is.
طب who won the NBA in 2006?
Respect Hussam's ball
2006?
knowledge, man.
Wait, let me
Celtics?
think. The Lakers
Which one?
three-peated. The Lakers three-peated and the Pistons won, and the Spurs in 05.
The Celtics won, and then
No,
and then-
Celtics wasn't 06.
Not
Celtics
06,
was
not
08
06,
or
not 06,
07.
09,
08.
09.
08.
Yes, 08, yeah.
08. 09
And then
was
the
Lakers against Magic.
Lakers, yes, and then
Against
Celtics
Magic.
versus
07
Magic.
was
In
Spurs
2011, the Lakers got swept by who? Dirk Nowitzki.
as well.
Yes,
06
that's
was
right.
the Heat. Shaq at the Heat
Yeah.
with young Wade.
06, yeah. Anyway, go
that
back.
was also the
sorry.
Dallas Mavericks final.
Don't play
when
with me,
Shaquille
brother.
O'Neal.
Gary Payton when he was old as well. You get me? Don't get me
Yeah.
stuck. Come
What do we
on.
have a
Let's
lot
move
of
on.
people?
Let's move on.
We have
The New
we
York
have a
Knicks.
lot.
Let's move on.
We
I'm
have
enjoying
a lot
this
of
more
people
than-
that actually watch basketball in the chat. It's actually astonishing.
Fair,
Yeah, people
fair.
people were spamming.
You have a
the
lot of
Heat,
people
bro.
that
Yeah,
like
they were
company
spamming
This is
the Heat.
enjoyable.
Yeah,
Well, the transfer news, it came down the wire, igniting every talking fans' fire. They said easy was coming, a flash and a flame to bring back the glory and lift up our name. We saw the headlines, we believed every word. Another new hero for the great Lily White herd. Rejection, it hit like a freight train. Rejection, and acid pouring in the rain. He chose the gun, has turned his back and he ran. A final rejection of the Tottenham plan. And poor Jacob, he's just sitting there crying. Yeah, our man's heart broke and his hope is just dying. He had that number 10 jersey. Wait.
Can we get a yeehaw, Jacob? Can we get a yeehaw? Can we get a yeehaw?
We need a
Can I
Can
get
we
a yeehaw?
Can we get a
we
yeehaw?
need a Jacob AI
Can I
album.
get a hee hee?
Can we get a good old
I'm
Texas
a sorry, by the
yeehaw?
way, paid for
I-
that AI.
Can we
I
get a
think
good
the
old
feds
Texas
need to
yeehaw?
$1,000 or something.
I think the Federales
$10
need to
for your
pay a
album,
visit
Jake.
to Valve. I wonder what's on that hard drive, sir. Show me the evidence.
So no yeehaw?
Yeehaw.
No hee hee. Can we get a hee hee?
Yeehaw hee hee.
What do you mean disgrace American music? We know Jacob hates country, so it's the perfect thing to play to him.
It's literally the
That's-
top one
That's why we
shittiest genre.
I've been a Spurs fan for 20 long years. It's the best song. Watch his reaction.
Dude.
I've been a Spurs fan for 20 long years, seen my share of triumphs and buckets of tears. But this year's taking it one step too far. I'm wondering if we'll ever win another spar. Hey, hey, what's going on? We can't seem to win a game, not a single one. Manager, and we need a new plan. Gotta get back on track like only Spurs can. Every Saturday I'm glued to the screen, hoping and praying it's not another bad dream. But there we go again.
Swings it in. Ben Davies, you're a fucking criminal. I hate you, Ben Davies. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my God, you are a criminal. You are an absolute criminal. You need to be thrown in jail tonight. I need your send him back to Wales. Send him to Wales now.
Oh, what
Love
a
you,
season, man. What a season.
Anyway, guys, with that note, let me just read a couple of these supers before we move on. Let's talk about a different topic.
If you don't mind, can we get all these Jacob albums so we can have part 2 tomorrow on American Waffle?
Hey, we actually, you know what's funny? Vel
There you go.
sent
Just
me-
parade around the fucking the clapping seal. The seal. He's gonna clap. Put
as
him in front of the
RSM would
crowd.
say-
Everybody laughing. Yeah. Let everybody laugh at the motherfucking seal.
Wait, as Arsene, what's your quote about when the clown is in town? You always say what?
Oh yeah. Listen, when the clown show's in town and the clown is surprised when people show up.
Don't be surprised
go.
when people show up. Everyone just wants to watch the clown, bro. That's all
Exactly,
it is.
man.
It's funny, every time Vel sends me a clip, it's just
Making the
Jacob
news
on
for all the
album
wrong
cover.
things. It's like, honey, I made it
Oh,
on
no.
primetime television for running naked down the highway.
It's Jacob on the album cover. What a week for Jacob. PSG collapse, Eze collapse, back to life, back to reality. Time for the robe, clutch the kangaroo, hotel chairs in the corner.
Nah, Jacob.
He just destroyed you. That super chat. I'll be honest with you. I don't
You
even
know,
think
the robe, the Aussie hat, and the kangaroo are all chilling right there, just an arm's length away from me. So you're not too far. But you know what else is far? Canada. Y'all got all that land and no one can live in it. Uninhabitable looking ass.
Hey, there's creatures that live in it. Critters and creatures and
I
foxes.
don't listen.
And
I don't listen to you.
wolves.
Look at your GPS location.
What's wrong with my GPS location?
It's not
York
wherever Pooner Lee said it should be.
Big up to Omar, who says Leopard has his meal and is resting back on the tree. Arsenal are the favorites. Bro, facts. After all they see, Staffy was there, bro. The Arsenal
Bro,
fans
when
are
I saw
already
Mohamed Salah say Arsenal favorites, I actually messaged Hussein. I was like, bro, you just got the alley-oop to become Leopard on the tree again.
Hey, Salah, have you watched my content, man? Message me. Let's do some content together.
You know what's crazy?
Let's go,
Hussein can easily keep pulling up that receipt all season and say, Mohamed Salah said we're not favorites. I know more balls than Salah.
I know more.
Facts.
Bro,
I
didn't
just-
he say that on AFTV as well? To Cecil? Didn't
Yeah,
he say
with
that to
Cecil.
bro?
Yeah, he was with Cecil. Yeah.
Bro,
He
that's
said your
actually crazy,
favorites.
bro.
Bro, today already Arsenal
Cecil.
fan on the terrace was like, I made the
Fucking name's
spreadsheet.
Oh my
and
god, I saw
Arsenal
it.
have a better squad than Liverpool.
The
I'm like,
best squad
okay,
in the league.
cool.
Yep.
Bro, what
get
parent
mad
names
if I
their
run
child
under something.
Cecil, dog? I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who Cecil is. No disrespect to any Cecils out there, but I would just ask my parents why.
Chelsea should be charged of human trafficking. I think
We're
that
not
was
trying to
most-
beef Cecil, bro. It's okay.
big up Cecil.
You have beef
Arsenal
with
must
Cecil?
big
Yeah,
up to Sam.
get dunked on,
They're like-
Cecil, with your dookie ass name.
Make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are subscribing. Listen
It
to what
literally did
Motion
nothing to you.
like and subscribe. Big up to Ed, who just sends in and then he says, watch this. He sends in $1, then he goes like, Jacob's gonna need the stripper money after the sensei.
You mean
Yes,
Ezzy's
I
more
love
like the stripper that took all the, took all the attention, all the money, shaking
He's
that
eating
ass,
off
only
for
to switch
words.
up and go home with the fucking drug dealer at the end of the night. I'll never forget Amy/Chloe.
Had to double check Arsenal didn't lose. Hey TKA.
Hold that, Saad. You fraud.
Hold that sad. Hold that sad. He sent me a voice note. I ain't gonna play it. Welcome home, my son. Hashtag everything. Hold that.
What a
Jacob.
loser.
Yeah, I ain't gonna play it. You ain't sit up
That
there
made
and
me
send a
feel
voice.
better. You talk about bringing Staffy,
Yeah,
make me
he's
feel better.
capable of
That-
sending a voice, but he's capable of getting his ass here, so he can hold that.
yeah, you
Most
can.
Turkish people own American diners now, at least on the East Coast. Oh,
You know why? Because our food is elite, unlike some tasteless people.
I mean, he's saying
that
American
don't know-
diners. That's
that
not
don't know
Turkish food.
taste. You know, no, we give
Yeah,
our
you guys
own
get.
twist.
Speaking of
They
diners, do you know who's
they put the fries in the bag with Turkish food and said, "All right, man, let's just do diners, man. American diners."
I'll tell you this. Do you know who's the capital of diners in the world? Yep, you guessed it. New Jersey. Shout out New Jersey.
Shout out Jersey, man.
Jersey.
Shout out to Sopranos every single time.
Jacob,
Wait,
come
hold on.
get
I
your
have the audio
thing
for
back.
it. Where's the gabagoo?
No gabagoo,
You
Jacob. No
need to get your
gabagoo.
focus back, Jacob. I don't know what's going on. You need to get your focus back, Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob,
I
you
don't
need
know
to
what's going
focus up, just like your club, man.
I was gonna say, no. This would
Your
Tottenham
camera
show me the way.
Right now.
Tottenham show me the way. Be slightly in frame, kind of can see what's going on, but blurry.
Where did Eze
Bottom
nutmeg Reece James, Ahmed?
At Stamford Bridge.
No,
I
left
think he
wing.
meant I beg it left wing.
Left wing. We know the stadium. We don't know the
Okay,
stadium.
like I said, yeah, Eze's a left winger. Khalas, bro. If they want to, like rewrite history, then go for it. Innit? Be my guest, mate. Yeah? He's a left winger. We'll see.
Pull up Eze's heat map versus Chelsea. Topa scores. What sort of fella saying?
Heat maps,
Already he pulled it up and he showed it on the screen.
Yeah, maybe what's wrong
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
heat map?
I love the
Ahmed-
scope already.
Ahmed doesn't
Come-
believe anything stats, heat map, which is
Yeah.
I appreciate. Ahmed is like eyes. He's like, I'm watching football with my eye. I don't do stats. I don't do heat maps. I don't do this shit. He's like, it doesn't matter. If
But do you remember everything you see with your eyes? Do you remember everything for 90 minutes?
Ahmed
like-
doesn't do
that's
this.
like
Ahmed
running
is
a
like,
Also,
business.
why am I so blue?
Ahmed
I
is
look
like,
like the Undertaker. Hold on.
Ahmed is like, if you score 40 goals, it doesn't matter. As long as you don't look in my eyes, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
That's crazy because
Ahmed,
I'll be
I
honest.
respect it, Ahmed. I respect it.
I
bro.
think
At least you're
I think your
consistent.
eyes will tell you half the story, and the
And that's
data will
why
tell
when
you the
people
other
talk
half.
about
And you
the Premier
can't
League goat,
look at the full
no one
picture
talks about
without
Alan
both.
Shearer.
By the way,
me-
you
I
say
didn't
no one
hear
talks
it.
about
No
Alan
rumors
Shearer.
and everything. See,
Me-
yeah,
me-
I-
when I
if
hear
that was the
Premier
case, we would have never created spreadsheets. We would never created data entry. We would have never done that. We'd all
Listen,
just remember
Also,
things
can I
we see with
tell you
our
why
eyes.
you're being very? Can I tell you why you're being very disingenuous with your Alan Shearer take? I'll be honest with you, and I'm actually going to give you a genuine reason why people don't mention him. It's because he was before our time. It's like when people don't mention Gary Pallister as the best centre back because he played in the 90s. Like most people remember 2000 onwards in the Premier League.
Yeah, but
I'm
Maradona
being
and
genuine.
R9 and all those guys played back in the day as well. And they
No, but even R9, 2002 World Cup. Like, I feel like 2000 onwards is when people remember most things. I'll be honest with you. Like, if I tell you, what do you think of Mark Overmars and Philip Cocu? That was like before like our
He
time.
doesn't.
That was like 90s, you know? Romario,
Yeah.
Bebeto, blah, blah, blah. All 90s players. Roberto Baggio, 90 players.
Ahmed, there is a reason why Alan Shearer is in most of podcasts, most of the channels, even though he won the league once. Just because of the goals he scored, because he's the record holder. Like there are a lot of other people that won the league once as well. But the reason why Alan Shearer is so unique in every TV, you open the TV, there's Alan Shearer everywhere. BBC, he's on every channel. Why? Because he scored a lot of goals. So scoring a lot of goals and having stats means something in people's eyes.
Of course, it can mean something. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to have a preference, but like when I have conversations with different people, and then like I hear about, oh, what's your prem? I always hear, for example, Thierry Henry, Wayne Rooney. People even see Chelsea fans say Eden Hazard. Like, bro, like I rarely hear Alan Shearer like that. Even even my dad, bro. He's literally like.
But if it doesn't
matter,
matter,
why
why does
I watched
your
Adil
club's goals
Karat-
1,000 goals then?
Be absolutely amazing at football. Like Hatem Ben Arfa was fucking nuts at football. Bro. Like in terms of ability, bro. Nice, unbelievable football ability, you know? But it's not about that. It's about what does the dribble make? What do you
And
do
that's
after,
why eye
you know?
test alone doesn't work. Because I'll tell you an example. I'll be honest with you right now. If someone like starts watching football for the first time ever, and I show him Dimitri Payet's season at West Ham, he would think that Payet is like Ronaldinho.
Yes, the best player to ever exist in the history of the
But
sport.
what separates them is like consistency, delivering at the high level, clutchness, blah blah.
What do
By
you
the
do
way,
after that dribble?
Payet at West Ham did everything: free kicks, creativity, goals, dribbling, everything you want. I remember the free kick he scored against. I forgot who he scored against, where it went like this, then hit the post and went.
That was
Imagine
crazy.
stuff,
That was a
bro.
boomerang,
Yeah.
bro, not a ball. You know
That was like crazy, bro. Eze's an English Jeremy Doku. Okay, you're just coping now. He's definitely not.
Doku is a winger, but he's rubbish in it. So
Yeah, he's rubbish.
It's
He's
literally the polar opposite, bro.
You saw Tapin Tobe's reaction, generational. Yeah, I saw some of his meltdowns.
Bro, he was screaming on the streets, bro. I was
he
afraid that
was-
he was gonna get arrested, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He was
Big up
human,
City
bro.
Pool. Echo Falls says we at City are tiny and weak. Arsenal favorites. I agree, man. Arsenal favorites. Liverpool City underdogs. Let's go. Big up to all of you guys locked in. We're just 30 likes away from 500 likes. Let's get there, Habibis. TK and RSM are elite upgrades. Hee Jacob. So
Hold that, Jacob.
I do agree. RSM is a massive upgrade on Ziad, and TK is a massive upgrade on Saad. That's just such like I just went from Nunes to Isak right there.
Looking
It
wise,
doesn't
or
take a lot
actual
to upgrade on
content
Ziad,
wise.
to be honest. You could have just left the chair empty, and that was an upgrade. Doesn't take
Nah, guys. Ziad is
Ziad hype, bro.
I like Ziad.
Chelsea.
Wow.
Is the chair in the corner at least?
Bro, we would have had like about 15 proper Chelsea. Where's your European Champions League? Like in the middle of the segment. Like, come on, man. What are we doing here? As I would say, what do you say? Addition by subtraction? Come on, man. What are we doing? Just say how it is.
Wow, Ziad. I love you, Ziad. Big up. Message me when you're
I love you
free.
too, Ziad.
So
But
okay,
it's-
so the
it's-
last.
it's-
Can we
it is
ask the
what it
last
is.
question about Arsenal? Is that so? Arsenal now
Did you
signing
say
Eze.
بدنا move on خلاص انسى
اسمع هو are they favorites now for real? If Liverpool
yeah,
don't
yeah,
get
they
done?
are. Jacob Savio deal is still there.
No, they're not.
Martin, who's Mo knows this as well. Like he has like some inside connections. So he told me that one of the reasons why they don't want to work with him is the 115 thing, because apparently Daniel Levy is the one that started the whole 115 thing. So I don't know how true that is, but
If that is true, everyone who ever tries to banter Hamza or City for the 115, you better bow down and kiss the Daniel Levy bald-headed ring.
Yeah, big up Daniel Levy, man.
make sure you guys are liking, make sure you guys are
Yeah.
subscribing, every single one of you. And listen, I have to. Shall we talk about Isak or shall we talk about Chelsea with Garnacho?
Let's talk about proper Chelsea, by the way, and their amazing transfer
No,
window.
it's
We could
Chelsea.
talk
Come
about
on.
Tommy, guys. Hee hee.
Oh my
خلاص, we
God.
moved on, Jacob.
Have we?
Like I don't think Chelsea has anything to do with like they have a here we go double here we go, but that's just.
Where did that come from, by the way? In CISO. Like, what the fuck was that?
Have you ever seen this in your
player.
life? Have you ever seen a player with a here we go from Fabrizio Romano with two shirts in the same tweet?
This is real. I thought RSM made this.
No,
No,
I said this.
that's
to-
what
Fabrizio
they
Oh,
Romano.
I thought he made it.
It's a Fabrizio Romano tweet, official.
No. Yup.
Well, that Fabrizio needs to find shame, bro. I'm surprised he
It's not
hasn't
him.
blocked me yet.
It's not Chelsea need to find shame. Like fucking, they literally said, Bluco signed the player. We don't know where is he gonna play. Okay, we're gonna send him to Strasbourg, and then next year. he's gonna
Yeah,
play for Chelsea.
Blueco. Like they're a hiring agency.
Blue
Like,
Coat,
we brought
here we go.
talent
I've
in.
never
We
seen
scanned
that,
the.
bro.
Bluco, here we go. Yeah, it's a Bluco, here we go. No, you know what's
We'll
okay, you
figure
know what's
out
the
which
funniest
club
part? By
he'll
the way,
play
hold
for
on.
later, but
You know what's the
we've signed
funniest part? I need you guys to understand this.
Let's
I can
talk
show you
Chelsea.
guys right now. I can show you right now. In the Chelsea group chats I'm in, people were debating. I go back 80 messages. So did Chelsea buy him or did Strasbourg buy him? Was it a loan or was it nobody understands what happened? He just said blue
It's
coat.
fucking
Like, what does that
shady.
mean?
It's shady, bro.
It's a
fucking
company
shady.
buy.
Just-
It's not a
He
club
just
buy.
said
You know
blue
what,
coat. What does that mean? What does that
You know
mean?
when you play
Someone
career
in the
mode on
chat said it's
FIFA?
shady. It's literally shady.
You know when you
Oh,
play
man.
career mode on FIFA and you just put a random name to your manager, and it just puts the name on the news and like manager, and they just put the weird ass name has done da 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 da. That's how it felt like when I read Blue Co. The signed it. I was like, wait, like so Chelsea, like just say Chelsea. And then I figured out it actually wasn't Chelsea. It was Chelsea in Strasbourg. And that's what it felt like. I was like, oh, it's just like when you put a
A
placeholder
joint
for your
bid, you
name.
know, a joint
and
bid.
they just say
A
anything.
joint bid. A
That's
joint
what it
bid.
felt like.
They literally put a joint bid together to Brighton.
It has to be cheating, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
It has to be cheating. If they found another loophole, I'll be pissed, bro. I've never seen two clubs. Like, what is this, bro? Like, did they
Put the
just
transfer
adopt a
embargo.
player?
Transfer embargo before Xavi Simon signs, so Tottenham can say hee hee.
Give it up. Give
Some
it up.
people
bro.
that say about
about-
City as well is the same. If I get a fucking here we go City and New York FC together in the same picture, I'm just gonna call it out, bro.
Yeah, or
New York
United
FC.
and Nice. You know what I'm saying? Ineos has bought Mbeumo,
Ineos
you know
has
what I'm saying?
bought what? Doesn't work like
Oh, you're
that.
getting called out by one of our resident Chelsea fans here.
You man.
How
Red
are
Bull
we
signed the
jealous,
player. We
Blaze?
don't know which Red
Blaze,
Bull though.
Blaze, who signed the player, Blaze? You tell me who signed him. Okay, because we as content creators and you do like I don't know what you do, but we support football clubs, right? And I want Inter to sign someone. Someone Chelsea. Bro, I don't know, like, bro, being serious, I'm sorry. Who signed? Someone, RSM, who signed in season?
We have no clue. No, I'm telling you, there was legitimate discussion
so Mo
and
had
arguments.
an agenda, and
in the
RSM,
Chelsea group
can
chat.
have an agenda as well?
No, bro. I'm telling you, in the Chelsea group chats, people were arguing over whether or not we actually bought him or did we buy him and loan him or what's going on.
Exactly. We're not getting the right information. So, by the way, I want you, because this is a cheap signing, I want you guys to imagine if this is, for example, a £50 million signing. Let's say Chelsea, okay, go to Arsenal. I'm just going to put hypothetical here for everyone, okay? Hypothetical. Max Dauman, Arsenal want to sell him, for example, and this £50 million. And then we get, here we go, Max Dauman to Blue Co. £50 million. Where is the money going? Is it going on? You can hear my point. Where is the money going? On which account? FFP or PSR? Is it going to Strasbourg or is it going to Chelsea?
Bro,
Like,
who's paying
how
him,
do we
bro? That's what I
calculate
want to
this?
know.
This is the
How is it
easiest way to
calculated?
answer all the questions you have. Yes. Simple. Yes.
Guess what?
Yes. Is he
That's the
going to
point.
Chelsea or Strasbourg? Yes. Is he going here? Who paying for it? Yes. It's all under the same fucking umbrella. So it's really not that like
Yeah, but
it
clubs
is
don't
funny to
work
be like,
like
who
this.
is he gonna play for whenever he actually does lace the boots up? But to me, that's like worrying about the bullshit administrator. I'm assuming here that I think it's something from Chelsea that's like, here's a little side pocket way we can, you know, allocate some of the fee to them in the PSR realm, allocate some of it to us, whereas, and then they also get a future asset or they have the asset now.
And you think that's okay?
No one-
If it's, you think that's okay? So
I mean,
teams-
you know, there was a famous competitor that said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying hard enough. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm just jealous. My club is so damn Hollywood nun status. I'm a virgin. And meanwhile, you got Blue Co over here, like, who want it? And everybody apparently does.
Ahmed
problem-
has some criticisms. 1 second. Ahmed has some criticisms of the Chelsea window. I want to hear them.
Bro, like Chelsea, yeah, bro. It's like what's that thing on FIFA where you get like financial takeover and you just buy so many players like relentlessly. Like I don't know what they're doing in it. I swear to you, yeah, I have no idea. But you know, God bless Todd Bowley. I said it on my stream, bro, earlier. Like, God bless Todd Bowley. You know, I think Garnacho is going to be quality for them, and I think he's going to be really good.
Nah,
So,
man.
I don't know.
Now listen, Man United, stand your
I think
ground, man.
Americans
Don't
are
listen,
ruining
man.
football,
Man,
personally.
Man United,
Listen.
Man United, stand your ground. Texas, listen. Jacob knows about this. Texas, stand your ground. You know, don't let Chelsea bully you. Stand on the 50 million valuation and don't move an inch. You know what I'm saying? Don't move 1 inch. Stand your ground. Why should Chelsea bully you? Tell me, why should Chelsea bully you? You should stand your ground. 50
we
million
are
for
standing
Garnacho, or you don't get him. You guys should stand on
but
that.
the
You
thing
should
is,
stand on
like-
business, bro. You should stand on business, man. It's that simple.
100%, yeah. So like Chelsea clearly want him, yeah. I don't know what Chelsea are doing in it. Like, I'll be so honest. Like, the thing is, yeah, we should be talking when it comes to Chelsea and how much they've invested and how much they've actually like spent in terms of players. Yeah, we should actually be talking about them as title contenders. So the fact that we're mentioning Chelsea in another top 4 race,
what about Man United? Shouldn't they be title contenders?
Why are we
spend
deflecting?
you spend the most because if you talk about spending,
Man United post
then
Ferguson.
Staffy Ahwa, he cannot say spending.
No. Wait, hold on. Just you see what it is, yeah. Like, so I guess. Listen, okay. Man United have absolutely underachieved post Ferguson, and they've been dog shit. 100%. They have been dog shit with what we achieved. Like we did spend a lot of money, and we wasted a lot of money, and we just hired awful managers, and we just regressed massively. And now we are where we are in it. So moving on to Chelsea, same logic applies. They bought bare players. One, like, I don't see Maresca surviving in it. Like, I really don't see him surviving this
Oh
season.
shit! You're going that far. Why?
Yeah,
Why?
bro,
I need
I
explanation.
just don't see it, man. I don't see it. Like, that game against Palace, like,
Explain it
yeah.
to me. I want explanation.
bro. The thing is, yeah, like, I'm not saying Maresca is a bad manager. Like, he's decent in it, but it's just.
Nah, I mean, the thing is, unfortunately, with you said this from the beginning from Maresca. I think at every single hurdle, you said, I don't think it's good enough. You said the football's boring. It's making me go to sleep. You don't score goals.
Yeah,
Then you said
it is boring.
Palmer's poor form is on Maresca. You blame Maresca. Then the Club World Cup
100%.
happened, and then you were like, okay, fair enough, you won it, but I still don't think Maresca's good enough. So like I said
Yeah,
before,
because-
and I'll say it again, in terms of Maresca, with you will continue nonstop moving the goalposts as to
I'm not
what
moving
you
the
think Maresca needs to do to be considered good enough for an entire other season. So this season, you're
No.
gonna say he's not gonna make the season, and then if he next season, if he wins a trophy, right, and then he ends up, you know, getting top 4, deep running the UCL, winning a trophy, you're gonna be like, you know what? I'm still not convinced. I'm still like, and this is what I'm saying, like, to a certain extent, your concerns, I hear the places where you're coming from. I just think the conclusions that you're getting to is not based on what like the results that he is getting on the pitch.
But my conclusion is based over a course of the whole full season of the Premier League last season. But you're talking about a small
Yeah, so
sample size.
when he was hired, you said you didn't think that he was up to snuff, right? An entire season has proved he is up to snuff as a Premier League manager.
Well, you say
You do
he's
not
up
get-
to it. You say
Yeah,
he's
you don't
up to it.
you don't get top 4 by coincidence. You don't outclass
He
Luis
just
Enrique
about
in a
got top
final.
4, by the way. You know, he just about got top 4. Like,
Yeah,
he
you
was
know,
actually-
that is indeed what a top 4 race is. Yes,
Yeah, he just about scraped top 4.
yes,
And he
that
went
is what a
from- he
top
went
4 race
from-
is by definition. Yep, if you get it clear, it's not a race. You just got it.
No, but you can't just look at the result. You have to look at the context on how they got top 4 because that's going to
Yes, and then we lost our striker. We had to play in Cuckoo in the false 9, who did absolutely nothing game after game. Everybody in the attack had a down period. Then Maresca looked for some. Hold up, Maresca looked for solutions to turn because the way that our system worked at that point in time, Maresca was being too rigid. He wanted us to play with touchdown wingers and out 9. However, he then switched it up. We went on a great run to end the season. The only game we ended up losing was a Jackson red card, and then we did what we needed to do. And he was good if he changed. And then in the Club World Cup, he showed even more flexibility than we had seen at the end of the season, and he outcoached Luis Enrique. So my whole point being, I don't think that Maresca is as bad as you say. However, I still do not believe, for example, that I think he's going to be the guy to take us to the. No, I never said you said he was trash. You said that he's not good enough. That's what you said. I'm not going any further than that because you think he's not good enough. Yeah. I don't think you think he's trash. I do think that for me, I think he's shown enough for me to give him another season to see what he is made of. I'm not going to out and out just throw him.
Perfectly fine. Like that's perfect. Listen, I'm not telling you to change your opinion because I've got a different view in it. I never said that Maresca is trash in it. I was just watching him. When you guys appointed him, I didn't really have that much knowledge of him like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me see how he plays. In 2024, from September to like December, you guys were playing very attacking football. The way how Palmer, Sancho, and all your attackers they were actually flowing. Do you get it? You were beating teams. You played much better football. And I'm just seeing the gradual regression when you guys regressed massively since January to when you finished the league. Yes, you won the Conference League. And yes, you beat PSG. But I'm talking about in the league specifically. I saw too many holes. I saw Maresca making the wrong substitutions. I saw him not utilize Felix when he was literally saving you points many a times. I saw him drop Sancho as well when he does come on, he gets the goals. And he literally, the same Conference League that you guys are talking about on how he won trophies. Yeah, Sancho was a big part of that in the Conference League. So you can say, you need better players. But for me, if a manager needs this player, that player, like it just tells you that. You're not really confident of the system.
Sancho and Felix just not good enough. Point blank. Period. That's it. It's that simple. They weren't good enough. It's one of those things where right now Sancho, Felix, where do they play?
And you say that, but now they're both gone, and your football is still the same.
It's not.
So
the
who's
same.
the next?
What are we talking about? It's legitimately not the same.
Isn't it?
It's not the football is not the same. Whatever, bro. Felix was awful. Sancho was the same.
Would you not say it was the same as last season?
No,
it's not the same.
I don't think it was the same as last season. No.
Okay.
I think Chelsea just have their priorities wrong when it comes to buying players.
No chemistry in the team, TK.
I don't think Maresca is the issue.
No chemistry. This is what I mean, bro. Like again, if you look at the team and you think that there was that the issue was that there was no chemistry, then I legitimately don't know what to tell you. There's clear chemistry within the team.
Yeah, in moments because you've got good players, but I'm talking about on a consistent basis here. If you want to be
at the end of the Prem season over an extended period of time, we went with literally we lost one game off a Jackson red card and didn't lose any other game. You don't do that if your team doesn't have good chemistry.
You're choosing a timeline to suit your narrative, though.
I could go all the way to the Club World Cup until now. We still the only games that we've lost since basically since the tail end of the season. The only games that we have lost, pretty much, is games where red cards happen.
Yeah, but you have to eliminate the Club World Cup. I'm sorry, you have to eliminate it. You have to
why do I have to eliminate the Club World Cup?
Because it's not going to be a true reflection on how Chelsea will play week in, week out. Because you just said, okay, fair enough. You outcoached Enrique and things like that, but then you play Palace, who were a much worse side, and then literally looked like how you guys were playing in the Premier League. It's
okay, I think the conclusions are too rash. Game week 1, but if Chelsea don't beat West Ham this Friday, who lost to Sunderland 3-0, I think we can open that can of worms.
Agreed. Fair enough. Agreed.
So, like, let's say this Sunday, this Friday, you lose to West Ham. we can talk.
Yeah,
I think
agreed.
we'll have that
Yeah, but the thing is, like, also you got to understand, like, I don't know how many games yet, but I'm pretty sure Pochettino also finished the season quite decent. It's quite fairly well. So Pochettino, I'm not saying Pochettino was good enough at Chelsea, but he even finished on a decent note. So
the difference is the inconsistencies that we saw throughout the season, right?
was more visible.
No, not only more visible. Again, under Maresca, we never touched 10th. Under Poch, we were 10th pretty much the entire season up until the end. That's it.
Yeah, I agree with that. That I agree with. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that Maresca is not an upgrade on Poch. He is better than Pochettino. But when people are getting annoyed in the comment section, yeah. But this is just a testament to, like, I genuinely believe that Chelsea have the players, yeah, to be challenging. I'm not saying they have to win the league. I just personally believe with, like, the manager, like, I don't think he's got the facilities to do that. Like, based on what I've seen from last season, and that's it. So he, like I said, we'll see in it.
Okay, time will tell. Like I said, time will tell. We'll see what happens against West Ham. But anyway, final topic of the day. Big up to everyone locked in. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. The topic that Mo wants to talk about, which is Alexander Isak. You get me, given recent news.
Damn, no United talk today. I want to argue with Ahmed.
What do you want to talk with Ahmed?
I mean, Ahmed, but it's been a while since we argued. That's all. Sorry.
Bro, listen, bro. This guy unfollowed me on
30
Twitter.
likes
What's
from
this guy doing?
500, guys.
Look at the fraud.
I warned you to stop because
guy
I don't want to
was-
see your notifications. This guy was treating me on Twitter like I treat Terry, like I'm some top red. I was like, this guy concussed. Is he confused?
No, but I had to.
I love you,
like,
but you were.
response.
I was like, I can't see this no more.
No, but I had to.
Yeah,
Really
but
bad,
Ahmed is
bro.
like final boss level of like.
No,
the
but I
bottom.
Bro,
I
you
have
shooting
to-
me like I'm a top red, bro. Does he know who
Yeah,
I
but
am?
yeah, but
I'm the
listen, I
most
needed
hated
to
man in America, bro. When it comes to United fans, like, you know who I am, bro. People don't like me.
Nah, you needed rebooting, man. Come on, now. I'm doing you a favor, bro. I'm telling you. Doing you a favor.
Oh,
Then rebooted.
Are we
You know,
talking
the thing with
United or are we
Ahmed, he
talking
thought because I was
Alexander Isak?
defending Emram in certain things that he's untouchable to me. And he'd be like, I'd say something about Emram. He's like, oh, but you said that's your manager. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, but now I'm showing you that it's not that easy. You're like, oh, but that's your manager. And I'm like, la, it's impossible. Like, you just don't even want to listen. You just want to argue me. Look, he's laughing. He knows, bro. Every day I'd wake up to
called out by
notification from Ahmed. Bro, I've had a blue tick for like about a year, bro. What does that even mean?
Staffy moving bougie. What's what?
Mo, what do you want to say about Isak? You're so
It was either that or I was
Yeah,
gonna block
I'm
you.
like,
So I was
to
like,
be
let me
honest
just
with you,
unfollow
like,
him for now.
this
I'll follow you
new
back
thing that Liverpool fans, the problem with Liverpool fans now, everyone, is that they're acting like it's their right that Newcastle must sell Isak to them. And I'm like, Sam yesterday released a video, free Isak, and that free Isak movement, like, I get it. You want the player and everything. But Newcastle just said,
Why are you
the player
upset
is
with
not
me
for
starting
sale.
a movement?
I'm telling you why the problem is. Because if that happens to your club, all of you will be crying. If there is another club, that is coming in and the player is twisting your arm to move, and you are being and you have another club that is telling you you must sell at a discounted price than what you want, you would be like absolutely upset, even if the player wants to move. Arsenal the same. If Saliba goes and twists Arsenal's arm, people will be upset. I'm not against Liverpool. I am not in Newcastle's favor. I'm not in. I still think that the one that is wrong here currently is Isak. Okay, Isak. Okay, what do you want? What do you want Newcastle to do, Isak? Just sell you at a discount price? And people that don't understand, it doesn't matter discount price. It's 120 or a 90. It doesn't matter. You still lost. Like, if I ask for a certain amount of money, right, and I have an asset and I sold it at a loss, the loss is still a loss. There is a 30% loss and there's a 50% loss, but both are loss. Like, at the end, you lost. You lost a certain amount of money, whatever that is. The
But why are
problem
you
is
so
people-
insistent? You know, you started. You always accuse me of starting something. You're the one that started this. Because here, watch one of your subscribers pay the bail, 150 million if you think he's in jail immediately. Like,
That's
it's just
it. That's
everyone
it.
is so
Hey, you pay.
focused.
You pay.
Everyone is so focused. Big up Papa Beard. Everyone is so focused on the 150 number.
And you don't
And
want to.
they-
You know why you don't want to focus on the price? Because you know you're wrong. If you want the player
No,
and
I
you want
know
to
I'm not.
you want to free the player, you know, if you want the player and you want to free the player, oh my God, he's like, pay. You know what? You know what it is? If you act like Isak's daddy and he's being kidnapped hostage, right? And I'm being serious. And the kidnappers are asking for £100 ransom. And you're like, you know what? I want the kid. Kid, throw a fight. And they're like, we're not letting him go for less than 100. And you're like, kid, I love you so much, kid, but I'm not paying. That's
You went extreme, Staffy.
Kidnapping, and that is
I'm gonna tell you why. It's not me that said that. Literally, Liverpool fans on Twitter, Liverpool fans on social media is saying that he's held
someone
hostage
for money and actually legally asking for money.
I didn't come up with this shit. I didn't come up with this shit.
I was just saying it's
I didn't come up. They are saying that is, bro. Andy Kyler is saying that the producer told him that he's building a hostage and he has the gun emoji. You think that's footage more? Andy Kyler has tweeted that yesterday. He said that he's been held hostage or they need ransom. Basically, so to continue what I was saying.
Andy Kyler is going back to KFC soon.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
To continue what I was saying,
Andy Kyler does
I just
overreact
want
a
you.
lot,
I
bro.
just want you to
Andy
continue
Kyler
what I
got
was
one
saying, guys.
cosign, bro.
Hold on. I want you to continue what I'm saying. Imagine the daddy saying, you know what? I want my son, but I'm only willing to pay you 80 for him. I'm not paying you the 100. And imagine if Liverpool walk away and say, we're not paying the 150. Okay, so you left him then. You left him kidnapped. Because that's what you guys say. Liverpool accounts and Liverpool fans are saying that he's been kidnapped. He's been held hostage. That's not me. That's Liverpool fans. So release the hostage. Free Isak then. Free the guy and pay the money.
First of all, free Isak.
We're only gonna free Isak under our terms. Otherwise, fuck Isak and fuck Newcastle. We're walking away. You know what?
But then you also blamed Isak. I just want to say this. First of all, Indy Kyler, put the chicken in the bucket. All right, we're tired of you. The summer's almost over, so put the chicken in the bucket. Number two, Isak. I mean, Isak, bro. Listen, at the end of the day, I get what you're saying, and some of these analogies were a little bit extreme. I know you didn't come up with them, but I know that's what people are saying. Brother, you don't have to play somewhere where you don't want to play. Let's be honest. Yes, there's contracts. Yes, there's obligations. But let's not pretend that players don't request moves all the time. It happens in every sport, and it happens every year. It happens every season. It happens every team. Let's not pretend that this is something new. I think what Newcastle are doing is way too much. I'll be honest. I think they're damaging reputation by holding a player who's made it very clear that he wants to leave. Yes, it might be that they never promised Isak something, and he might be lying. I'm not saying I'm sure about it. I don't know, because we're just going by what was told to us. He said he was promised something. Newcastle kind of denied it. So we don't know. No one is ever probably going to know the truth. Maybe one day we will. But for now, we're probably never going to know the truth.
10 years from now, when Isak is on a podcast or something.
Like maybe when he retires one day, he'll reveal secrets. It usually happens when a player retires and they go on podcasts. But here's the thing. Do you continue this toxic relationship, and do you continue damaging your reputation? Because I'll tell you what, bro. People don't believe me when I say this. This sets a bad precedent. It happens, by the way, in the NBA all the time. And this is probably when people could say stick to basketball. But generally, bro, there's a lot of players that will request a trade, and the franchise wouldn't want to trade them. And then you end up damaging your reputation, where big players now don't want to come to you because they were like, wait, what if I want to request a trade one day? Are you going to do that to me? Same thing happens in football, bro. Same thing happens in the Premier League. When you're trying to become a big club, and your biggest player in the last, I don't know, since Shearer basically says, I want to move. And instead of it being handled in a civil way, you're coming out and saying, no, he's not for sale. Oh, this, oh, that. And now you're saying he's not even going to move anymore. What are you going to do? You're just going to hold him against his will? Are you going to hold a depreciating asset? Sometimes you have to cut your losses with a smart way. I'm
Economy
not getting the 150, but can I get 100? Can I get 120? Is getting an extra 30 million worth more than ruining my reputation moving forward? So when the next time I want to go for an attacker, or not attacker, a player, a top player in general, that player is going to look at this, is going to be like, wait, hold on a minute. The word on the street is, and players talk. Let's pretend that players don't talk to each other. We all know that they do. If the word on the street is, yo, don't go to that club, they fucked me over. Even if he's lying, people are going to look at that club twice. They're going to be like, I don't know if I want to go there. Maybe if I need a stepping stone before I go to Liverpool or Chelsea or United or Arsenal, maybe I'll just go to Brighton instead. Brighton are a selling club. I'll go there. Why would I go to Newcastle? That's just the whole point I'm trying to make.
Okay, but you're looking at it from that perspective. I'm looking at it from also, this is very true. Also, Newcastle are going to think about themselves like, do we hold him against his will and force him to play? And
I think that's what they do.
Or take him to court. So our players, our other superstars like Anthony Gordon, like Bruno Guimaraes, like Tonali, do not come next year if we don't make Champions League and twist our arms and force us to leave, force us to sell at a discount price. Let's imagine they've spent on Antonio Gordon like
this
50,
is the
60
problem I
million.
have with your argument. You keep talking about discount price. Let me just bring this up. Big up to Tyler. He says this argument is such cap. Go sell something online. Good luck getting full price. Look, I don't want to use any analogies about houses or anything like this. Let's just be objective here. When it comes to all of our clubs this summer, we have 7 people on this panel. We've all sold players before. Just because we value our player at amount X doesn't mean that we have to sell the player exactly at amount X. The reason why Newcastle probably value Isak at 150 million is not that because they just want to get 150 million, is that they want to get money in that range. Meaning, if Liverpool offer 130 plus 10,
But you didn't offer 130
or 100, or if they offer,
though? Or did you offer 110 then?
If we offer
It's just a
100
cap argument.
120
you lowballed them, bro.
Exactly. They don't want to talk about this. But Liverpool, he's like, if they get 130 plus 10, يا عمي طب Liverpool offer 130 plus 10
and put the
and
money
then
on
we
the
sit and
table.
talk. And
يا أخي
exactly
خلينا
RSM.
Can I
All
speak?
Liverpool fans.
You want to
are
know
saying
why
the
he's
same
so
shit.
heated and rattled?
No,
Because he
not
knows
me.
I'm debunking his point.
يا ابني, you
So he
are
doesn't want
wrong.
his point
You
to be
are wrong.
debunked.
يا ابني,
No,
all
I
the
am.
panel agree with me.
I am.
RSM
That's
agree
why
with
3
me.
words later you
TK agree
interrupted.
with me.
You
Even
interrupted after
Ahmed,
3 words.
even Staffy agree with me.
No, Staffy
Where
does
is
not
the
agree with
100?
you.
Where is the
There is
130 plus 10?
something. There
Is
is
it
something
even
that you
there?
need to understand.
Wallah,
There is-
this is weird.
Okay, there
Like
is
he's like,
something.
I'm
that you need to understand.
debunking your
Shout
point.
more. Shout
You're
more.
debunking my
طيح-
ass.
طيح كمان. Shout more.
Wallah
You have to increase-
al-azim.
I'll
I know
increase
what
your
you're
mic
doing to your
volume.
Liverpool. You can.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing. Guys, raise your
I just
hand.
made your mic
If you
volume
agree,
200.
if you agree with
طيح.
me, guys. It doesn't matter what you do. ماشي? TKA.
Shout
He's like talking about they want to get in that range. Okay.
Hold on, I got you.
Have they got them? Have they got them? Like,
That's
did
you're
we
missing
see
the point.
130
Let me
plus
explain.
10?
Let me
And then
explain.
we're seeing Newcastle are
I'm the
stubborn.
one that disagrees
We're
with
seeing
you, so let me explain.
110. We're seeing 110. And then he's
Let me-
talking about 140. I said 140. They might sell. But you didn't offer. You fucking
but
lowballed
140
them.
debunks your point.
Oh my God.
Okay,
No, it
140.
No, it doesn't.
140.
Wallah,
Yeah,
you're getting cooked. And you're wrong and you know
140.
exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I'm getting
them.
Wallah, you know, you're
Because
cooked.
always the one that
You are
shouts loudest
cooked.
thinks that he's made the
You
right
are
point.
cooked.
I'm calm.
You're not
I'm
letting
Can you
me
turn his
talk.
mic
I'm
back down
debunking
to
your
normal?
point.
Can you turn
just
his
like,
mic back
I'm
down?
not letting
He
you
didn't
talk.
need that.
You're
He's actually
talking
very
about-
I can't hear
loud.
shit, dog.
How can you say I'm not letting you
It's
talk?
his fault. He's the one who's
Three
controlling
words.
stream.
I know,
He's the one who
I
did this,
know.
not me.
He's actually very
He's the
loud.
one who did that,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, man. He wants
Bro,
to
he's
shout. Right? I'll
cooked.
just
He's
tell
like,
him.
if we offer 130,
I
100
just put
and
the mic
plus 10,
volume.
did you
Yalla,
do
Eid,
it, bro?
Eid, Eid,
Did
yalla,
you
say
do
it
it? You
again,
didn't
fourth
do it
time.
because you keep
Repeat
repeating the same thing
sentence
every
for the fourth
stream.
time. Go ahead,
You
yalla.
keep saying the same
Repeat
on
it
the
fifth
football
time.
terrace yesterday,
5 times.
on
You
his
repeated the
stream with
same
Ashraf
sentence.
and Wolfie, on my stream
Yeah.
with Ashraf last week. He said,
6th time he's
but
saying
they
the same
would
stuff.
actually sell for 140. That debunks your point. Did you offer 140?
Okay, I'll tell you
No,
why
you
it
didn't.
debunks
You
your
offered
point.
110.
Let me talk. Okay.
Bro.
Okay, let me talk now.
Got
Let me
some
talk.
shame.
Because it debunks your point.
It doesn't
You,
debunk any
you're
shit.
fixated on the 150 number. If your logic is the 150, you have to carry the logic from the start of the argument until the end of the argument. Because using Mo's logic, if Newcastle accept 140 million, Newcastle are bitches, and Newcastle got bitch slapped, and Newcastle have set a bad precedence because they accepted less than the valuation. All 7 of our clubs, before I was interrupted as I was saying, all 7 of our clubs on this panel have sold players / want players to be sold this summer. Manchester United have asked 50 million for Garnacho. Garnacho wants to leave. I understand that part, but that's not the element that I'm talking about. And Manchester United want to sell Garnacho. That's also not the element I'm talking about. I'm just talking about pure numbers here since we're bringing up numbers. Manchester United want 50 for Garnacho. Chelsea offer 25. The truth is they'll probably buy him for 35, 36, somewhere in the middle. This is just how negotiations work. I'll use my own club as an example. 100 million is what wanted for Luis Diaz. They bought him for 65. But because Liverpool are like the information that came out was Liverpool know that Diaz is willing to go to Saudi, they put a 20% sell-on clause on Luis Diaz so they're going to get more money, etc., etc., etc. I don't know. So this is the thing for me when it comes to this conversation. Everyone is just so fixated on the number. Pay the 150 million or be quiet. Pay the 150 million or don't talk. The problem is not the 150 million. Even when you look at what the Newcastle journalists are saying, who are pushing Newcastle propaganda, they said Craig Hope, the same guy that you quote for him saying Isak is not for sale, is the same guy that came out and said the smallest issue is agreeing a fee, which means when it comes to negotiations, yes, Liverpool offered 110. You're correct. Yes, Newcastle 150. That's correct. But when it comes to negotiations, Liverpool called Newcastle. 110 million, here you go. They said no. Hello, we value him at 150, blah, blah, blah. The problem is Newcastle then came back and said, let us sign replacements. You always mention a small part of the issue, but ignore the big part of the issue. This has been the consistent message from every single Newcastle journalist. We want to sign a replacement. We want to sign a replacement. We want to sign a replacement. For the last 2.5 months, they have been rejected by every striker known to mankind and have been unable to sign a replacement. And that's the problem in this whole conversation. So let's say Newcastle, by this time, it's currently August 21st. Let's say Newcastle have Sesko and Wissa at their football club. Okay? Then Liverpool and Newcastle would have started negotiations. Okay, here's 120 rejected. Here's 125 rejected. Here's مثلا 130 accepted. خلاص, everyone happy, we meet in the middle. So I can't make this a conversation about value when the biggest issue in the Isak saga is not value. The biggest issue in the Isak saga is Newcastle failing to sign replacements, which they have asked, and they haven't encouraged Liverpool to bid. They have asked Liverpool to stop bidding until they get a replacement. But that's what they're telling us.
خلصت, finished. Okay, I hear all you're saying. Guys, I'm going to ask you something. For everyone on this panel, what is the difference between all the examples that I said, Garnacho, all the
Diaz wasn't
Cisco, everyone. Diaz was for sale. Diaz for sale, and you know it. And you know that Liverpool.
No, I don't know it.
Not for
Wallah, I don't know it.
You know exactly. You know.
Wallah, I don't know. I'll show you.
I let you talk. Let me now talk and ask
you. But you told Ahmed, you interrupt when what? When you make something based on falseness, صح? You told this to Ahmed. Okay, wait, no problem. All I had to do was quick Google search. Luis Diaz not for sale. 4 words I searched. Liverpool have rejected Bayern Munich first official offer for blah, 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 blah. That Liverpool had told Bayern that Diaz is not for sale. Sky Sports, July 16th, 2025. You told Ahmed you interrupt him when he builds on false narratives. It's a false narrative. Thank you very much. Go ahead now.
Okay. Basically, what happened is that Liverpool kept saying Diaz is not for sale, and Bayern Munich and Barcelona kept coming back with bids until Liverpool said, okay, we'll sell if you bring us that price. By the way, Fabrizio Romano tweeted, I can't remember, but you know that Liverpool are holding on a price. Okay. At the end, guys, that means he's for sale. Okay. What happened is Liverpool didn't go back. Liverpool said what? This is the 110. Okay. This is it. We're not going back to the table. And Newcastle said it's not for sale. Okay. And we have been informed, all of us have been informed that he's not for sale unless Arsenal were told, right?
Unfortunately.
Very simple. Unless Arsenal were told, TK Isak is not for sale. There's only one price that will get them to sit at the table. What is it, TK?
Big up. Hit the likes.
What is it? 150. Bravo. You know, all what happened is Newcastle said he's
why
not
should
for
Newcastle
sale.
accept 140? Explain to me, Jad. Why?
That is a negotiation. That is a negotiation.
Tell me why they should say yes. Why?
That is negotiation. Bidding 110, Liverpool can do whatever they want. My problem with this is not what you think. It is a problem. Liverpool can bid 90 million. You can say we value him at 90 million. He wants to go. My problem is that you are making Newcastle the villains by not accepting your bids. They said we don't want to sell the guy. We're only going to sit at the table for 150. But you and your fellow Liverpool fans, and by the way, I'm going to hold the same exact energy for every club, are keep saying Newcastle are the villains because they can't sign. Okay, they tried. Cisco rejected them. All of them rejected. So they said, we're going to sell him in conditions. That condition based on, and by the way, the people that keep saying.
What's the conditions?
Hold on. The people that keep saying, where is the 150 came from? Just Google Isak price, March, April, May. Google. Just Google
like
that.
I Googled Diaz not for sale.
Just Google it. Sam, tell the people in the chat, where is the 150 coming from?
The valuation. Oh, I think it was Ornstein 3 months ago.
Ornstein 3 months ago said
5-6 months.
Yeah, they said Arsenal, you want to sit at the table? It's 100. So that 150 is not coming from my ass. It's basically coming from David Ornstein. It's not. I didn't make it up. right? Is that they didn't make it up.
Can you respond to what Craig Hope said? ما أنت تشرح لي why is the Newcastle
Okay.
journalist wrong? Explain to me.
Because
Can,
again,
can I just play just 15 seconds of it just so the chat
no,
know
no,
what
no.
the
I
video
saw it before.
هم
go
ما
ahead.
بيعرفون.
Yeah,
Just 15
Yes,
seconds. Here we
go
go.
ahead.
This is what Craig Hope said. This is the Newcastle guy all summer.
which is find the two strikers they need and then negotiate that fee with Liverpool. I honestly don't think lots be made of Liverpool have got to come back with £150 million. Of all the obstacles there is to Alexander Isak going to Liverpool, I actually think the club's agreeing a deal and Liverpool coming up with the number they know will facilitate that deal. I don't think that's the biggest obstacle here.
Great. But Liverpool didn't go back with something close to 150. Here's the problem. It's exactly to the Chelsea and Man United. Man United want to sell Garnacho, right? They want value him at 50 million. Chelsea want to pay 25. If Chelsea bid 25 and don't go back, but now how can I fault Man United for not selling? The guy is screaming in the media. The guy is saying, I only want Chelsea, and he's throwing a tantrum and everything. But if Chelsea go back for 40, 45, close to the 50 million valuation, I'm not reading the comments, I'm talking. I'm sorry, Sean. But if Chelsea go back for 40 and 45, so I don't want to cut my trail of thoughts. Chelsea go back with a number that is close to the valuation that was reported by Manchester United, right? Now we're going to say, what, Man United, you're really fixating on 5 million. You're wrong here. Let the guy go because you want him for sale. The difference is there is one more point. Newcastle have said he's not for sale. But you want to make Newcastle are the villains. But you didn't even come back with a bid that is close to the valuation. You didn't come back with 130, 10. You didn't come back with this.
I
What you
gave you the
did.
Diaz example. Forget Garnacho. Because
I don't
you
care
said,
about Diaz. Just talk about this. Why
you're
are
saying
you
don't
ignoring
care
that?
because
Why are you
because
ignoring
this
the
proves your
fact?
logic.
Why
Because
are you
you keep-
ignoring the fact? It's
No, because
ridiculous.
okay, you're the one ignoring the facts. He just said that's what did he say in the video? He said
He said he think. He's not
no problem.
informed.
He said
He
okay.
thinks.
But it's a Newcastle
He's
journalist,
not
not a random
informed.
guy.
By the way,
Okay.
Newcastle, he said he thinks, and yes, he's the journalist. He thinks that agreeing the fee, maybe what he said, I'm interpreting what he said, Newcastle might accept 140. And by the way, he might have said,
Why
Newcastle
should
might
they?
accept- Hold on.
Why should
Hold on. Let me finish.
Footy Judge Mo says
Let me
150
finish.
is the
Let
value?
me
Why
finish.
should they
Footy
accept
Yeah,
140?
Footy
Why?
Judge Mo doesn't. Footy Judge Mo doesn't know. Footy Judge Mo.
No, but
thinks
that's your argument. Your argument is 150.
Okay,
Why they should
here's the
accept
problem
140?
with you. It's. I think
Yes,
it's 150.
you think it's 150. You.
No. Hold on. But there is one information out there about a price. There is one information out there about the price. Can someone give me any other article that says any valuation other than 150? You can't. There's only one number. You know
I
what the
agree with
point?
you, no problem.
The
We
problem
agree.
with you, Osam, people, I don't know who put the comment. Why you never walk alone, right? Who put you think it's 150? No, I am building my thoughts based on the only number that has been presented to the media. It's 150, not more.
Hello. Okay.
Right? It's only a number. Hold on,
Okay,
let me finish.
I
Let me
agree.
finish the
So
next point.
why they should sell for 140? Tell us why. Why?
But that's the whole point. So now, Craig Hope saying that they might not be fixated on the fee tells me that they
Why,
might
man,
sell
that's my
something.
point.
Yeah, Ammi, let me finish. They might sell something close. Maybe it's 130. Maybe it's 140. Hold on. I'm not saying that. Maybe it's 130, maybe not. But definitely not 110 because that is close from 150 to
Okay,
110.
عادي, no one's denying
Hold
that.
on. Let me finish the next point because people
We
understand.
had 3 bids rejected.
Let
for
me
Val.
finish. That
It's
means
negotiations.
it's more than 25% of the fee. So maybe 100. You didn't even negotiate. You left. What happened? What Liverpool did, and this is where I see what Liverpool did, is they went number one. They said 120. That's verbal. You know that verbal, and Newcastle rejected it. Then Liverpool went back. That's the disrespect that I'm saying to Newcastle, right? Liverpool went back with a lower bid than the verbal bid that was rejected. Imagine if Chelsea go to Man United and say, by the way, Man United, we want to buy Garnacho for 30 million. And all the journalists, right, report that Man United said no, right? No to 30 million. No. And then Chelsea put in an official bid of 25, just 1 week later. And then they told Isak, fuck you, deal with the club. We're not bidding again until Newcastle come back to us with a price. And they let them fight with each other, Isak and Newcastle, and they say, we're sitting on the side. And now yesterday, there are reports that saying they gave Isak 1 week to fix his problem. Instead of Liverpool going back and say, here is 130 official bid. If that happens and Newcastle reject it, maybe Liverpool go back with 135. Liverpool go back with 140. That is, but what Liverpool did, is they put the two birds to fight with each other, Newcastle and Isak, and said, I am bidding lower than the bid that I presented to you before. Imagine this. And then I'm letting them fight with each other. But you don't want to hear it. That's the problem. You guys want to portray Newcastle as the villain.
خلينا أنا هسه to say the opposite side. This is recent. This is from today. Okay. This is Keith Downey, the other Newcastle reporter. This is what he said. If Newcastle were able to land Wissa in the next few days, I'm expecting a bid in the next couple of days. Liverpool came to the table offering 130 million. Then Newcastle have a decision to make. Wait. Then this is the paragraph in the article. The club have pursued alternatives to Isak all summer. Had one of Pedro, Delap, Ekitike, or Sesko signed, Newcastle would have explored his sale. Sources believe a deal in the region of 130 million plus add-ons would in the end have seen an agreement reached between them and Liverpool.
Bravo.
Wait.
Not 110.
So the problem is,
we're going
everyone,
in circles,
when it comes to every rival, when it comes to this conversation, and you is fixated on the 150 number. The only one that isn't, from the ones I've spoken to, is Staffy, because he broke it down from a different perspective. Everyone keeps saying 150, 150, 150, 150. Yahi. No club, when negotiating for a player, immediately pays what the asking club wants. That's just not how negotiations work in football in general.
Unless the player is not for sale.
And the second part,
Can you add this?
No, I can't add this because Diaz was not for sale.
No, because Inter, for example.
Diaz was not for sale.
Inter, for example. By the way, I can't for Atalanta. Here's the difference. People
خربت my train of thought. ما انا قاعد بحاول اوصل
because you keep mentioning Diaz.
7 دقائق ورا بعض. طيب. You spoke for 7 minutes in a row.
Finish your point.
Anyway, so as I was saying, so the thing with the other part of the conditions that Mo never mentions, by the way, if you notice, every time there is an Isak debate, Mo never brings this up. The other part of the condition that Ornstein and Fabrizio and Keith and Ryder, everyone and his mother who writes a report on a newspaper said, Newcastle replacement. As a matter of fact, I'll take it a step further. Craig Hope in the preseason tour, how long ago was that? 2.5 weeks ago, said if Newcastle land Benjamin Sesko, Isak would have been a Liverpool player. And he comes back in the video that I play and says the smallest obstacle is agreeing on a fee. So if we're talking about the smallest obstacle is agreeing on a fee, let's address the biggest obstacle, which is Newcastle haven't signed a replacement. To the level now where today Keith Downey comes out and says if they sign Wissa, then let Isak go. Imagine. And the difference is, I'll give you another difference. United has wingers now. United have Cunha, they have Mbuemo. They don't need Garnacho. You know the problem at Newcastle? They have 0 strikers. Zilch. That's why the replacement part is the other condition that you continue to ignore. Now I'm done.
The problem is I never argued with what you're saying. All of this signing, they failed. And I said that Newcastle have failed to land their targets. They failed in negotiations. They failed in everything. That's the problem. You lied on my name. You said I never mentioned.
The condition is
Can you let me talk now? Can you let me talk now?
أما نص الconditions
so here's the problem. If Liverpool present a bid, now here's the thing. If Liverpool present a bid, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about this. Newcastle have failed. If Liverpool present a bid that matches or close to the valuation of Newcastle, and Newcastle said no, at that point, Isak is not at fault. Liverpool are not at fault because basically you said that I want certain amount of money. It is not Isak, and I said that on my stream yesterday. Isak should not pay the price for Newcastle incompetence. Should not.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Should not.
Yeah.
Like but you cannot say that Newcastle now is at fault if there is no bid that is matching their evaluation. Because Isak, it's not his fault that you're a fucker club that you cannot sign anybody. It's not his fault. I'm being serious. It's not your fault. Like as a player, did you tell the media? Yeah. To be honest with you, you told the media and you told David Ornstein said that you are willing to sit at the table on 150. I told you I want to leave. I am bringing you something close to 150. It doesn't have to be 150, 140, 145, 138, and even 35. Something that you are willing to accept that I can take to the media and say, see, I brought you the bid. You failed to sign your replacements. But both conditions didn't happen. Liverpool didn't bid that much and Newcastle failed. So Newcastle are fuckers and incompetent and having Eddie Howe's cousin See, I have the same energy. I have a very fair energy here. They failed in their part, and also Isak. By the way, it's not Liverpool, and I'm gonna repeat. By the way, I repeat this in every stream. Liverpool as a club, it's not the responsibility to go and bid 150. It's not your responsibility. Basically, like Chelsea don't have to meet Man United valuation. Inter don't have to meet Atalanta's valuation. But I can't cry. See, the Inter fans, by the way, they cussed our club, right, for not bidding what Atalanta want. They're like, fuckers, just pay the fucking 5 million euros and get the guy. Atalanta said 50 million. And Inter said, no, 45, 43 plus 2, 44 plus 1. Inter kept doing this shit. And Atalanta said 50 million, you're getting him. We didn't say, Atalanta, you're fuckers. Atalanta said 50 million. We didn't even offer close to that. Atalanta said, even come close, 48. Inter said, no. I'm telling you what happened, right? So two conditions need to happen. Two conditions. If Liverpool bid close to the valuation,
one part of the condition is Newcastle's fault. We agree.
The other part is Isak's fault, not Liverpool. Do you know why? Isak failed to convince Liverpool to come back for him with a higher bid. His agent. And Liverpool are not obligated. By the way, Osam, Liverpool
but
are
condition
not
2 is related to condition 1 because we'll come back to the table if you sign the replacement.
It doesn't matter. If Liverpool go back, okay, we are not on the negotiations table. We're not, so I'm not signing the player, you're not. It's Newcastle, Liverpool, and Isak, right? As of now, the story in the media was who's at fault. Do you know why this is the big story, Hussam? You know why? Because kids are throwing stones at his car. Kids are abusing him in the street. You saw the video today. So basically, he's portrayed. Pro Jordi is abusing the guy. He's being portrayed as the villain, while some others think that Newcastle are the villains, right? So we need to know the truth. So to know the truth, we need one thing, to know who's at fault. If Liverpool, at least, I'm not going to say Liverpool. If Isak, from his side, deliver his part of the condition, bring back a club with a valuation. Now, it's on you fuckers to go sign replacements. It's not on me because I am not negotiating with Wissa and Cisco. You are. So you are at fault. Does that make sense, Osam, or no? I hope that makes sense.
Okay. The only disagreement for me, which I have been consistent from the beginning, is condition 1, condition 2. The problem is condition 2 is related to condition 1. They're interlinked with each other. Newcastle are telling us, don't come back and bid unless we sign a replacement. So Liverpool now are in a position where, like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? You think these guys are incapable of signing a replacement? Shall we loan you Richard Hughes for a week so you can actually get a transfer over the line or something? So the problem is Newcastle have failed to execute, and a lot of it's actually been made of Ekitike. By the way, I just want to say one thing about this Ekitike situation, because many people come here and go like, if Liverpool just let Newcastle have Ekitike, they would have had Isak by now. By the way, that's what Liverpool were willing to do. If you remember at the time, Liverpool were actually willing to let Ekitike
and Newcastle told them no.
And Newcastle said no. So we're not going to change the narrative 2 months after. Newcastle are the club that said no, not us. Had Newcastle said yes to that and allowed us to get Isak, maybe Ekitike would have been the Newcastle player right now. And look, he's off to a great start as a Liverpool player. Listen, I'll just end this. I'll end with this, and khalas, we'll read supers and get out of here because we're in Oppenheimer settings now. Look, I think after all this bullshit, come Monday night, you'll see Richard Hughes at St. James's Park, and then a report will come. Richard Hughes and the executives at Newcastle had a meeting, and Tuesday, Isak to Liverpool done, and khalas at the end of the day. So, yeah, I think this is all just some...
I'm telling you, this is going to be 130, 135, and it's going to be fucking done.
Yeah, I think 130 we get Isak. Liverpool fans, Isak was promised to us 2,000 years ago. Relax, let's not go there. Mo, does every asking price get met? No.
No, Jeff, but normally when the player is not for sale, you have to actually at least get closer. There's no negotiation if the player is not for sale.
Okay, Isak is a horrible guy. مالها مش راضية.
ما اللي حصل؟ Yeah, StreamYard is bugging. Yeah, StreamYard is bugging. Yeah.
Okay, Isak is a horrible guy. What guarantees Newcastle that he will integrate? They are risking a lot by keeping him. Fines are capped by FA. It's also
100%. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
By the way, if Newcastle actually wait, we'll get him for less in January.
To be honest with you, if Newcastle sell him for less than the valuation, again, and if they cave, Osam, you know that they're mugs. You know that every player will...
I don't think they're mugs. They sold at 130.
Maybe.
For me, mugs if like they sold him for 100. So Newcastle
also-
lowballed Brentford 35 million offer for 60 million player.
Yes, I have the same. And by the way, Wissa. Okay, there is one more thing.
Which is why they got rejected.
That's why I got rejected. Did Wissa have a promise to be sold for a certain amount of money, like Eucharist, like Cisco? If that is the case, okay, so that means he's not at fault.
ما Isak has the same promise. ما احنا شفنا الانستغرام story.
How? يا حبيبي Hussam, he
The
never said that I
Instagram
was,
story of Isak.
he never said that I was he never said I was promised to leave the club, and Newcastle said that we never promised him to leave the club.
طب okay,
Why
here
do you
we go.
believe his part? You don't believe their part.
Because I have to believe the guy that's held hostage.
Exactly. See, exactly the whole point.
Here we go. Just the second paragraph is the most important bit. The reality is that promises were made and the club has known my position for a long time. To now act as if these issues are only emerging is misleading. He already said.
طب انت why are so what they said that they never made a promise to him? Did you read their statement?
Yeah.
Okay, what did he
But,
say in the statement?
but you want to know? You want to know?
What
the
did they?
problem
What did he say in the statement?
Okay, but can I tell you something? You want to know what the problem is in the Newcastle statement? The last paragraph. The last paragraph is the biggest problem. If the right conditions are met, we're willing to let Isak go. So you're lying. So he is for sale then. So you're just lying to the whole planet by saying he's not for sale. So you're saying I'd sell him if the conditions are met. Okay, so he's
And
for
I
sale.
tried to explain this to you, but you guys don't understand. There are offers that cannot be refused, even if your house is not for sale. That's fine.
Yes, but 120 million, as an example, in my opinion, is also an offer that can't be refused if you're Newcastle. If
That's
you're
your
a club
opinion.
that size.
That's not their.
Okay, PSR wise,
That's
FFP
not your-
wise.
That's not
Okay,
your opinion.
PSR
That's
wise,
your opinion.
FFP wise. Okay, wait 1 second. PSR wise.
Are you now
FFP
the
wise,
are you now the financial
If
advisor
they
for
take
Newcastle now?
120
Don
million-
Osam, guys, let me explain to you. Don Osam, the financial advisor for Newcastle, he was hired
if
yesterday.
I was
by
a
the
financial
club.
advisor for Newcastle, I'd accept 120 because that 120 from FFP and PSR
It's
perspective will
fucking
help.
weird.
It's the same thing. By the way, all clubs went through this process. Liverpool with Coutinho.
That's
Liverpool
your
with
opinion, and I
Suarez,
respect your
Liverpool with
opinion.
Sterling. And here's the thing that you need to understand. If Newcastle sold Isak for 120 or even 130, and we're not going to sit up here and argue over 10 million. If Newcastle did sell and then go sign 4 players for 40 million, they make their squad better, they make their team better because Newcastle's target is staying
I
in the top 4.
respect your opinion, and you are
تعرف شو
right.
المشكلة Newcastle? Joe Willock. Bruno Guimaraes ain't the problem. Tonali ain't the problem. Isak ain't the problem. The problem is who their floor is.
Everyone's
So
opinion. The
basically, what you're
problem is,
saying
guys,
is
I
just
don't
because
have
they
an
need money, you
opinion.
need to scam them. That's what you're saying.
No.
You know what, the ticket. You know, I don't have
120
an
million is a
You know, I
scam.
never
Fuck my
like
life.
when they
110
ask
is
me,
a scam when they want 150. You know what I'm saying?
bro, like
Yeah, but
Sam, what's that WhatsApp?
It doesn't mean anything. Mo,
Maybe
the
can-
110 million bid is to just open the door. Come on, man. Yeah, it's just
what
the
do you want me
first
to
bid.
say?
Didn't 4 bids for Wirtz get rejected, by the way?
Mhm.
4 bids for thingy got rejected. Wow, Sarayda. She just sent me a picture of a Havertz statue because he got injured and they
with
signed
the
it.
crutches. With the crutches.
Sarayda, that's hilarious. Anyway, listen, guys, we're gonna wrap up the stream here. Footage judge Mo Staffy.
Real quick, can I show Mo something? Just want him
You
to
ask me,
take a look at this. Yeah, can you take a look at this?
when did that
Mm.
happen? Is that now?
No, I think that happened like a year ago, last summer.
Oh, Man City are cooked as well. This is fucked up. Again, same energy, bro.
And that's
Yeah,
why
just
Ahmed
had to
calls them
bring
the
it to your
plastic
attention.
brothers.
Bro,
There you go.
bro.
Just had
it's
to bring it to your
fucking
attention, bro.
So Ahmed calls them the plastic brothers.
Plastic
Anyway, guys.
brothers.
Footy Judge Mo, MHF. Also, guys, we're tomorrow at MHF, inshallah, 7 p.m. We have an unbelievable show, guys. So we're gonna cook on MHF. And 1:30, I'm live on this channel with LB, the fraud, Dawood, and Staffy.
جايب لي داوود صحيني 8:30 هشتغل مع داوود
جايب
اشكر
لي
لك
داوود. من وين اخترع لك ارسنال فان؟ بدي اجيب لك تروبس
جايب لي
مشان
داوود
تربح.
الساعه 8:30 الصبح شفت
خلص
الشخره
عادي.
طلعت ناتشرال ازاي
بنلاقي
بالله.
لا ده
بنلاقي
طلعت من جوه وحياة ربنا كده.
والله العظيم عصبني
بنلاقي حدا لا تخاف. And then I'm live at 3 as well on most channel. Ballers United TV, Staffy TV, RSM TV,
Can you shut up? American Waffle tomorrow.
Is that your
Huh?
new name?
Ahmed, yeah, his channel Ballers United TV.
What about Freedom Fighters TV? Allah.
Nutmeg United TV, you know what I'm saying?
You're such an asshole, bro. Honestly.
You know, I love
Anyway,
Ahmed.
guys,
you know that
this-
guy. It's just to be honest.
Ahmed is
Steven
actually
can
so
take
funny.
you
I don't think
I
people
love the
realize how
guy.
funny he
He's
is.
amazing.
He is so funny, bro. He sabni, but I actually laugh.
Ahmed is a great
Because he
guy.
gets
as
so
well.
serious and he starts cooking people, and I don't even agree with him, and it's just so funny to watch. I just watch him cook. I don't agree with it, and I just laugh.
This is amazing.
This
You never
stream's
walk
taking
along,
over
it's like
to Jacob
Mo is
Wall
live
Raven
at 150.
Uncensored.
Mo is live
He's
at
live.
150.
He's live talking about Eze. You get me? Just spam his chat with he.
American Waffles also live tomorrow, guys. Every
What
Monday,
time?
Thursday.
Like what time?
Isa.
7 p.m. Eastern time. That's midnight UK time. We're gonna be dunking on Jacob again.
Yes,
So,
sir.
make sure you guys tune in.
Inshallah, midnight UK time.
Yes.
Okay, so Thursday, midnight UK time. Staffy TV is live with American Waffle. Check out RSM TV as well and TK Football. Go show them some love. And this stream gonna take you over to Jacob. Just spam he in his chat. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, inshallah. Peace out.
Yeah, just spam he.
Peace.
Proper